Alright, well, at least this time things didn't end too badly, but still pretty bad. With the strays looking down, a mess of a dragon, Mallow disappeared like a whisper on the wind, or fart, depending on how you want to word it. And the party still managed to defeat the hulking dragon, with a few setbacks here and there. Afterwards, Daly felt a little snap and decided to take a nap after that, for a bit, with Justice following behind him. While sleeping, Daly met with a friend of his, who called himself the Rider, talking about the fragility of time, helped heal Fran, and even gave him a woman to look for. They then were able to give Daly back his body, when he had woken up, an obsidian slab had appeared to let the party leave. They then decided to blow up the obsidian slab, not before contacting Mallow, hopefully that he would make it back from the other side, or wherever he was. Hopefully, anyway. They then left, putting a torch to the mine, and made their way back to the shantytown, only to find their newly acquired friend had been painted across his home due to 3 mechanical-looking fiends, 2 of which blew up when attacked, and 1 of which did vanish. And now that the town is waking up from an explosion, we see what happens next. But, before that, give me 1 minute, gotta change the music to this. Mala, whenever the music wants to change. So, we're gonna rewind a little bit.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta look what Ellie said too in the sending.
I'm scrolling up right now.
Okay, if you could just repost it.
I got it. I can just say words.
Okay, no problem. Then you have
Hey.
it all.
Hey, Mel, Fangs broke the portal. I hope you're outside. Let me know where you're at and if you're safe.
Okay. So,
Am I outside? Oh,
No.
fuck, where am I?
Mala,
no.
you blink for a moment, and for a minute you remember looking over like a dragon, getting ready to do battle with this thing, but you blink your eyes, and you are in what seemed like... Here, right down there.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Oh no, I got the wheel, and now it's stuck on my screen.
Oh, fuck.
Give me a minute.
Oh.
God damn it. 5 minutes in, and we're already fucking up.
The wheel had appeared on my end too.
Yeah, so if you fast click and like shift the token, it'll just do that because it's infinitely loading it. That's something I found out you could do. Yep. So, sorry, everyone.
For Christ's sake, gotta reload the page.
And up the chat.
Hold on.
All right, just reset the stream. Start all over again.
Oh,
Do the intro.
No worries, we're good. We're good.
We're already here.
Yeah.
We're already here. Let's not do this again.
Restart. Just get it all going again. Already.
Fuck.
Already in the fucking chaos soup, and it's been like 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's like not even there yet. Fuck.
All right. Fucking hell. Anyway.
Oh, please.
So, you, as I said before, you wake up kind of in a place you've never seen before, but still has echoes of familiarity to you. It smells floral, and there's different colored trees of different shades, leaves of things you've probably never seen before, and a lot of these carved smaller paths that kind of cover up a little bit of wooden stuff underneath and are balanced on what you could assume are giant tree trunks. Anywhere where the holes are, there's actually like small crisscrossing patterns of light that can support any weight, so people just don't fall through the holes. And yeah, what do you do?
Well, first I take in the scene, because, well, it's very serene and pretty. So, take a minute to take it in, and then kind of make my way, maybe up the stairs that I can see. About there, and help my out. He's right there.
Okay.
Just kind of taking things in as I walk through. Is that a lotus?
It is. Give me a minute.
Oh, shit.
And two big ass cats.
Yeah. What? Oh, God, no. Alright, I'm out. I'm done. Where's my group?
Hold on.
Is that fangs?
God damn it. Stop.
I'm not even gonna get into this.
You're already done with it.
Yeah. It's me. Hold on, I gotta do something else. 1 second.
You're fine.
Why is that done? Okay. So as you're around in the corner, you see what looks like a kind of glowing flame towards the center, towards right here, or at least like some kind of essence of light, and around it, you see... Oh, it's on GMware. Did not mean to do that. There we go. What do you do? And currently they're kind of watching over the fire.
Oh, hey. Okay, I'm like looking at the cat because you had done that. I'm like, what's that by the cat now? I see.
So the cats are more like just statues. They aren't actual giant cats about to fucking maul your face. At least I hope so.
Like, please, if I go up and touch one, like, oh.
It explodes, you die, everyone wins.
Bitch. So are they just sitting there next to the fire?
It's not so much sitting, but more so like standing, like hands kind of over it, kind of like hands not 100% in it, but like a good like few, like maybe 6 inches away from the, I'll say fire, but it's more of a, as you kind of get closer, is like a smaller rock that seems to be generating some kind of heat.
Okay. Oh my word. Okay. So I will slowly make my way up to that same rock that is emanating heat.
Okay. This person at the moment isn't really paying you any mind, and just kind of staring into it, almost kind of glazed over in a way.
Is this a person I recognize, or not really?
I mean, here's a question to you, Mala. You don't even have to roll this. Do you recognize your own sister?
Yeah, I was just wondering if it was my sister. That's why I was asking. I was like, I can't see the picture real well because of all the design, so I'm like, I'm not quite sure if that's
Oh yeah, sorry.
I think it is.
This land is super extra, and I love it for that, but also... There you go.
There you go. Okay, cool. Thanks. Aaliyah?
And as you kind of say that, whatever, like, glaze was over her eyes just seems to, for the moment, kind of vanish. Like, yeah?
I don't know if you remember who I am. I'm older than I was when you probably last saw me.
I don't think I do know.
Your brother, Mala.
At that, you kind of see her kind of get almost stolen. When you say that, not of any happiness or joy, but almost a bit of, like a tinge of sadness.
It's, been a long time.
What are you doing here, Malin?
I mean, I don't know where here is exactly, other than the fact that unless it's another one of those dreams I've been, well, dreams is, I guess, a loose term for what this is. Kind of, I guess.
This
I'm not...
at least from what I've been told over time, the Court of the Lotus. As she kind of gestures to the giant, chair towards the center, with that obviously kind of resembles a lotus with behind the two cats. Or at least what's left of it.
What's left of it, as in, it's just you here?
I guess you could say that. And she says with a sigh.
Okay.
Mal, you can roll me either perception or investigation, as you're kind of getting closer now.
Okay. Give me 1 sec. That is the wrong freaking one. Good gravy. There we go. Perception of what?
Or investigation.
God. Are they my good one?
I don't know.
No, they're the same, so it doesn't matter. Oh, hey, that's not too bad, though.
Okay, so, as you were kind of looking at that and you noticed that on her words, kind of going up her arm, you see what look like almost these dark, kind of blackish thorns kind of draping themselves around her arm from her, I can't think of I don't want to say wrist plate, but something akin to her bracer and kind of going all the way up to where around probably where before her shoulder plate of her armor goes. And as you're kind of looking at it, because with the 20, it's got a blackish kind of purple hue to it.
Okay. And, is that part of your armor, or pointing to her arm with said thorns growing on?
No.
What's that?
As you're kind of saying that, I need a... Hold on, I need to think how I wrote this. Give me a minute. I need a dex save.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, no, not a chance in hell.
Okay, so,
I mean, you have danger sense, right?
Yes and no, but the question would Malik's... Because this is how I always roll danger sense, is would you expect something hostile to happen, or no?
In this particular setting, considering that this is my sister, not necessarily no. I feel like just because this is the kind of area I'm in, I don't consider this to be necessarily a dangerous situation. But I mean...
I get what you're saying though, Miser, but yeah, it's all... danger sense is always just dependent on...
I was just trying to help out Mala a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
Sure, yeah, I mean, I'm not...
So, as you're saying that, Mala, I need... And this is gonna hit you. A wall, like a giant grass wall of black roses slowly just appears in front of you, and you roll, and you get poked for, 21 damage.
Ow.
And
What kind of damage is it?
it's piercing, but you're also not raging.
Yeah, I'm not raging, so that doesn't matter.
So as
Gosh.
it kind of does it. Hold on, let me change the color because I want this to make sense. As this giant kind of wall appears a decently sized, just across most of this area that you could see. And it seems to even be hanging off the edges too, like that it's structurally able to.
How high is it?
It's I'm trying to think. I know what it's built off of. Give me one sec. It's about 10 feet high. It's to kind of describe it a little bit more. It's like a giant rose bush, but like of a hedge of these disgusting looking, just purple and blackish roses that are just kind of propped all against this wall. To kind of put it in meta terms to understand, it's if you took a wall of fire and mixed it with plant growth and made it fucking disgusting.
Yeah. Cool. He'll take a step back because he doesn't want to get too close to that. I mean, now he has kind of a feeling that this might be potentially corrupted. Stuff going on here?
Maybe. Could be.
Maybe. Maybe not.
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
It's just some nice black roses. Do you not partake in a nice black rose hedge?
Not when it's looking this icky.
Alright, so what do you do as you kind of hear, I don't want to have to do this, Mala, but just don't get any closer, please.
You don't want to have to do what?
Just no. As you hear again, like, I will give you this, because that'll kind of just roll off your investigation. It sounds like there's almost, when, like, talking back and forth, like, two very distinctly different tones in her voice.
Okay.
So, obviously, the one that said I don't have to do this, and when you said what, it's just, that's about all you can kind of put together, especially through this. The one that said that seemed a lot more, venomous intent.
Okay. So it's kind of almost like there's, like, a layered voice with hers.
Kind of, yeah. Like, you can kind of pick up, or more so, the idea of you've been with her or known her enough and talked to her before. It seems like there's a shift in tone that seems unlike hers. So less layered and more difference in speech and pattern. So what do you...
Alright. Oh god, what do I do to this lovely, lovely rose bush?
I do a poke, though.
Did you do a poke, though?
Ew.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Well, I do now as a DM, but I don't know.
I don't know, but as a DM I do.
I can't, yeah, let me be couth for a minute, jeez.
Question.
Answer.
Do I have pretty much everything on me in this
Yeah,
particular
so...
state? Okay.
So, basically you went like when I said a whisper or fart on the wind, you literally, your whole body just kind of moved like that. Also, you did take 21 damage, by the way, from the fun wall.
Yes, I did. Yes, I haven't put that in there yet, so I will put that in a second.
Yeah, I just wanted to, but just thought you wanted to know, considering how much the road bush was a little bit of fun.
No, it's really not, though. It's really not.
Yeah, it's a great bush.
It's, yeah, sure. Uh-huh.
It's an award-winning rose hedge. What do you mean?
Oh, dear God. Okay. Oh, but I have to use one or the other. Really fucking stupid. Okay. Dang it. Okay. In this case, will Misty Globe work to get across this? Or is it like, when you do Misty Step, is it almost like stepping on mist and walking like with
No,
it?
so Misty
Or
Step
how
is
does
literally,
that work?
it's literally just a teleportation, so. So basically,
Okay. And I think, if I remember right, it has 30 feet. Oh yeah, I could get over there.
give me 1 second.
Okay.
Sorry. No, you're good.
Okay.
If you wanna do it, then I'm just looking through my notes to make sure I have what happens next.
You know what?
I'm making.
Say that to me. Okay, and I believe, if I remember right, that's a bonus action to use it, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Use
think
Misty
so.
Step enough. Please confirm or deny anyone.
If we
chat.
confirm or deny,
Right,
Jesus.
Yes.
Yes,
Bonus.
Yeah, it's
it
bonus.
is a bonus. Okay, cool. So I couldn't use rage, is basically what I'm making sure.
Correct.
So, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. This is gonna be bad times right here. This is gonna be a mistake.
Won't be the first time it's happened in this campaign. Won't
It's
be the
so
last.
many fucking times. Yeah, I'm gonna Misty Step over to here.
Okay, give me 1
That's
second.
20
I,
feet.
I have something on the GM layer. I have to make sure it's the correct size.
Fuck. I'm just gonna go cry in a corner now.
Remember, that's your own fault. Remember though, crying is a free action in this
It is a
campaign.
free action, and I'm probably gonna do it, so that's fine.
Save for cursing.
No, cursing's a bonus action now. I upgraded it because people curse too much in this campain, and we run a good
Excuse me?
religious chat in this game.
Bullshit.
Fuck.
Bullshit. We run a fucking family-friendly shit here. No.
We run a family-friendly. Meanwhile, in the next scene, there's a man's body scattered all around his house.
What?
Oh, that was what I was talking. No, that's
Not my fault.
Uh-huh.
So, Melly, you see that
Oh, what
instead.
the fuck is that?
I love some of the tokens I fucking find.
I
We shift Z for everyone that wants to.
No, thank you.
No thanks, I'm good.
Look at him. He's just a good boy. He
No,
just
he's
wants a
not.
hug.
What the hell is that? Piece of shit? Oh my god, I'm gonna die here.
Very
Die
sad
here.
eyes.
I'm gonna die here.
When the plants attack.
Mal, you keep that where you found.
You take Mal. This is the weirdest family reunion I've ever seen.
This is bullshit.
No, that's a plant
Bye.
shit. That's actually plant shit. It's not a bull. They like to clarify.
They're gonna clarify when they're on fucking fire.
Anyway, so Mal, you see this, and it's like, I did warn you at least to stay away. So I'm not responsible for what's about to happen. Well,
Yeah.
because they did have a prepared action in case you did something.
Oh, for the love of fucking God.
I'm
go
not
ahead.
gonna, like, pull up their whole sheet because I don't want to reveal everything, but... Alright, so this is just a D20. I know what their mod is.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay, so... What's your AC? Just to clarify.
Oh, fuck, hang on. I think it's a 14. Yeah,
Oh,
14.
okay, yeah, then, I'm sorry. You're about to get,
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna get
Oh.
pummeled. I'm gonna die.
You're gonna watch as it reaches out one of its plant-like appendages and just kind of touches you, and you feel a bunch of, like, nature, but also that surge of corruptive energy as this kind of purple hue kind of flows from its roots, and you're going to take...
I don't want it.
Oh my god!
You know...
This thing wants apparently to kill Mala.
Jesus Christ. Minus another 21. Oh yeah, that's great.
Well, you can take your free action to cry if you want now.
Oh, god damn it.
Alright, so what
No,
are you
like-
gonna do?
So, question. Did you reach out and, like, touch Miles' arm, or, like, on his chest? Where did...
It's more so like, probably, I don't think it would be anything more specific, but if I would, because I didn't say where, probably just like, just your chest, and you feel this almost pulsating kind of purple energy that you've seen by this point at least a million fucking times, so I'm not even going to describe it to you.
Yeah, only a million. Well, as my other bonus action this time here, I'm gonna rage, because this is absolute bullshit. And I am going to do a smack on the arm, because, ow, that really fucking hurt.
Alright.
Let's see. Oh, and I'm going to also add some fire from the elevator.
Okay.
And I think, along with that, hang on, just
They get
check.
They get another D4 on top of that for the fire one.
Yep.
That's how it works. Okay. Well, that's on a deck.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, hang on. I want to do...
Oh, wait, no, that's for it to hop to someone else. Never mind. It doesn't apply to the single... Never mind. I'm stupid.
No, you're fine. I'm reading something, part of the Greek clip of Baguette, by the way. Spam. Aw, damn it. Can't wait for you to see this.
Hold on. For a refresher, for people that don't know, this is, wait, let me find this fucking RuneScape piece of bread. Probably my favorite weapon I made in this campaign. Literal bread.
Christ. Anyways, attach that, let's see. Your scalding marks up to your proficiency. You can hit a creature with the weapon. Oh, whenever you can hit a creature with the weapon, you can deal an extra 1d6 fire damage.
Correct.
So, can I apply that along with the elevator because they are two separate things?
So,
Or is it, I have to choose kind of like one or the other? Like,
so the elevator has, because it's been a bit. The elevator itself will apply the 1d6 fire damage, and it's just to, like, change it out. The dex thing is it hops, if I remember how I wrote it, hops from different creatures, so I don't think it could be applied to the same creature.
okay. Cool. Okay. Then I...
Get hit by hot butter.
Because, I mean...
Oh, wait, no, you can't apply it. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Can't apply what?
So, it's whenever your attack hits, it works like Smite. You just say, I want to add an extra d6.
Yeah,
and then there's for the fire one specifically, it'll do another d4 if they fail the dex save for it. Basically,
Okay.
just kind of like, imagine you hit it and like a hot butter just falls off the bread and onto their face or something. It's pretty
Okay.
sick.
Okay, cool.
God, I hate the mental image of this. Every time. Alright, so roll to hit.
Fuck. Okay, cool. God, how many attacks do I have? 2?
Yeah.
2. Yes. I just want to make sure I don't have 3. Alright, 2 attacks. Here we go. 1, 2. Huh. Wow, the second one doesn't do shit, I'm sure. But alright. And then I'm also doing...
So it'd be
Is that my
1d6.
My rage.
It's 1d... Yeah. That's your rage. So it's 1d6, and then 1d4...
Jesus Christ.
All roll the dex save.
1d6, and then roll the d4. 1d4. That is 34, and that's not right.
Well, they're able to dodge the hot butter, but they do take the 3 fire damage. And now I gotta roll something for them. Well, that's... So the 14 the dex save. Gonna be a con. And again, I'm trying to not show their sheet, because they have a boatload of shit I don't want to show right now.
Oh, dear. Oh, for God's sakes.
So this is actually funny. So Mala, this time, as it reaches out to you, it touches you, but it's less of a purple hued light, and it's more of a pink kind of embraced light, almost like a lotus kind of magic coming from it. It's like, just please leave for now. And as it kind of touches you, you feel yourself enveloped by this giant kind of pinkish plant, and whoop.
F.
Be lucky that I rolled high on the fucking con so that I can maintaining control over this. Otherwise, that shit was gonna hurt.
Oh, yeah, I probably would. But you're right.
Alright. So, now,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna go to the rest, we're gonna go back. So, to pick back up where we left for these boys. Let me get this dark piano, because now we're out of the astral. That was a fun time, fun family reunion, everyone enjoyed it. And now we go back to the other trauma. So Fangs, this is happening almost immediately after you got a bomb in the face. Justice, you are just coming down from the kind of shitty built roof of the shanty town. Deli, you had just teleported over after hearing the explosion, and that's kind of where we're picking up in I don't want to say in Requiem, because that's a memory. I know what it's called. In Hawk. There we go. Like, just almost immediately after everything had happened. What are you guys doing? As you notice a bunch of villagers and other people kind of making their way out of their homes after hearing basically 2 explosions go off.
Fangs will look over to Diana and just say, I don't like this thing.
She, though fine, is just kind of like lurched down a little bit on your back, kind of like I'm assuming there's like a small pack or something in there that she's probably in now.
I mean, yes, except there's a bunch of skulls in there too that Fangs just kind of freshly
Bro,
took
she'll
out.
probably steal them, so it's fine.
What the hell happened? I just heard 2 explosions.
Fangs makes his ways back. The
Yeah, I'm looking
mechanical things, the metal men, they blew up when I struck them. Like the crate in the cave. You kind of see him cough up some smoke.
Jay, you ever heard of any kind of like Arcano tech just filled with explosions before? I know the
Yeah.
birds were. Is this still that same bitch?
Yes, that's yours. Maybe she get back in the carriage.
As you're saying that, 2 things happen. One, hold on, I gotta roll this, just kind of... Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so first, as you guys are talking, you watch as like a pink lotus flower kind of opens up next to you, and inside it kind of pops out a giant orc man, kind of smelling like a fresh bakery. Just kind of pops out on the ground. So Mala, congratulations, you are back with the party. And as kind of, yeah, right. As you kind of pop out, the rest of you see Mala, but he looks worse for wear, like he just went a few rounds himself.
Mala, I did not know you had the same ability as I do.
Oh my god, it hit!
Why are you hitting me?
Justice, that is Mala. Why are you
Ow.
hitting Mala? Mala already looks bad.
Fuck.
Oh.
Do you hit her again? Or hit him again? Yeah! No, okay, you're like,
Shit.
yeah. Like this time, Justice, you got a punch and Mala just kind of catches it like, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fan walks over, pokes at some of the
Alright,
wounds.
so, as you're kind of doing that, and Justice, probably as you feared, a lot of the townsfolk and stuff are starting to get a little, let's say, feisty, and especially because of, with your hearing, you can kind of hear of them kind of mumbling among themselves and kind of walking towards you. I'll just put like a few tokens down just to kind of show them. That way you have an idea. Do I have just random NPCs, throwaway NPCs somewhere? I think I do. Give me a minute. I'll just use his token even though he did. Just to rub salt in the wound, I guess. And as you kind of watch this smaller crowd getting towards you, what are all of you doing?
I guess we will follow
Forbid.
your advice, Justice.
Nothing left for us here.
Right.
Well, let's get a move on then.
Those other people that's the list.
You got your body back?
Where the hell did you go?
You know, long story short, somewhere I don't know that I want to be again.
You are injured.
Oh, well, thanks for helping with the fucking dragon.
You're so fucking welcome.
Deli.
Yes, this.
Mala looks
Roll me a
injured.
perception then, real quick, Justice, as everyone else is walking and talking. Okay. You do hear, like, occasional, like, stones dragging off the ground and, like, hurried footsteps. So, you don't know exactly from where, from what, but it doesn't sound good. I'm sure you could put two and two together, though. Especially considering what just happened. And as the rest of you roll around the corner, can y'all just give me some perception checks?
Perception checks.
Yeah, because everyone's so good at those.
So good. So great.
Damn it!
What?
Oh,
Guys! Guys!
I mean, I got this too.
Fuck it. You would.
What the hell?
Advantage.
Okay.
Oh, look at
Wrong
that.
copy.
Skinner.
Okay.
Of course, this is the
I
one that
opened
gets
up the wrong sheet.
Did you?
I think.
Hold on,
Yeah.
let me look. Let me click it real quick. Is it Potbelly Deli? It should just be...
Still possum deli.
Oh. Hold on. Oh, let me hit it and see if it works on my end, just to make sure. Oh, yeah, because we haven't updated it. Oh, yeah, that's why I said I'd change. Give me a minute. I will. Let me do something real quick, because this is...
Okay.
Remove the fucking cowboy hat, man.
As we are quickly walking and talking, Fangs will still keep poking at Mala's injuries. What did you
Ow.
face that had given you these wounds?
Well, I thought it was my sister, but it, was not. Turned out to be something more. Or maybe it enveloped her and became something else. I'm not sure. Something that
So-
deals with plants.
I'll give you this, Mala. You did notice, like the last time it sent you away, it did still have a tinge of her left, from what you could
Yeah.
So it was like the strange dragon that had Deli's body. We must cut your sister out of this thing that did this to you.
Alright, so I set the token up to you, just like, go. So it should just let you pull, but, let me see if it works, just for the sake of it. Okay. So yeah, it just doesn't have your regular token for Possum Deli at the moment. I'll fix that later. But it should
That's
still let
right.
you pull your current token. Anyway, so Fenrir of Winterwolf kind of known for, and Deli, because it's not really all that hidden either. Because there was just a 12, guys. You hurt my soul.
What do you want from us?
Fenrir and Deli, you notice this almost immediately. Deli, because probably you've seen this before when the government officials started coming or whatnot, or when people in the Mire got upset, and Fenrir because he's just a wild beast by nature and kind of would understand this. Looks like a small mob is kind of forming, picking up rocks, a few pickaxes here and there. People are kind of, as you can tell, especially Fenrir, because of his heightened sense of smell, these people are definitely on edge, and first and foremost, fearful, but second off, afraid of you guys, especially with everything that had just happened. And that's what I'll give you. So what are you guys doing?
Yeah, we caused plenty of problems for these people. Let's go.
Indeed.
Okay. So I'm just gonna throw one of these. It did roll. There's gonna be one stone thrown. don't think it's going to hit anyone's AC, but you just notice as you guys are kind of running, or not running, but walking into the carriage, you do notice like a stone kind of gets thrown in your general direction and kind of just hits off the ground and just rolls a little bit towards your feet. And then all these individuals like, why did you bring these people here?
Justice kind of just takes a deep sigh. Make sure he gets a good burial with what you can find. Otherwise, go back into hiding. This is a war you don't want a part of.
Roll me, I guess I'll let you decide either persuasion or intimidation, and it'll be at advantage, whichever you choose. For the time being, at least, it seems to quell the crowd. And for now, they seem to kind of at least start backing up a little bit. So they're still kind of on edge because of everything that they had just heard, some people waking up. But they're definitely at least listening to you for the time being without much of a argument or anything.
Okay. Fangs relaxes his bow arm because he had started preparing.
Okay!
He was getting that ready just in case it got really bad.
I'm about to kill innocents and then he's... What a fucking party.
I mean, he made it clear. His war pack comes first.
Oh, I'm well aware. This would have been great. I think it would have been great on everyone's psyche. Okay, let me move that. So...
just give me, I guess, temporary control until we go somewhere, I don't know. Or just...
Yeah.
Or just
Well, you probably are.
Or just place her, I guess, because she's hiding in Fangs'
Yeah, I'll move her when you move, don't worry.
Alright. Because, she's basically in the backpack with the bones, and Fangs is just very confused by that.
All rouge do rouge things. Confusion. Anywho. So, as you all get in the carriage and the crowd, at least for the time being, seems to disperse and not be in your way or be aggressive. Where are all of you heading next?
Well, we got another person to kill, unless Justice knows where, the bitch is between her and them. That next one.
No. I'm assuming you're going after the puppeteer, because you would at least have a general idea where she is according to Slather, so...
Yeah, if that's the one that just went after. That's who we're headed for.
Okay. So, it'll be about a 2-day travel. So make some popcorn, sing Kumbaya, anything that you would like. What's the party that doing? Because we'll kind of speed this up a little bit. For the 2 days while in between where you're going.
Getting used to walking on two legs again.
Fangs will probably add the bones that he had collected from those he defeated to his armor.
Okay, I'm not going to make you roll survival for that, because... Justice, are you doing anything? Also, Federer. How's it gonna be?
Justice, for the most part, like, she's been very solemn, like, the whole trip. There's actually a rage in it now that they can see, everybody can sense, and, like, every now and then, between, like, when she's playing her guitar and just not talking or doing, you know, the day-to-day things for the camp and stuff. Like, every once in a great while, she just kind of wanders off and they can hear her, like, punching a hole through a tree.
Okay, so in between all of that and probably what you would assume is the last leg of the trip, because I'm just going to theater up to mind this. Let me remove that person.
Quick question.
I could have a quick answer, maybe.
Did Amalek get infected by those thorns at all?
You can roll me a medicine
Oh,
or an
fuck.
arcana.
It's not, well, Arcana's not gonna do me any good, but let's see. Oh, try medicine here. Hope to God something good comes out of it. Oh, thank God.
For the most part, from what you can tell, no, thankfully.
Okay, cool.
From at least from a very medical standpoint, the wound just cleaned pretty normally.
Okay.
And you're probably not gonna, to put it bluntly, you're probably not gonna be looking at a Diana situation, thankfully. But it definitely does still fucking stink. Like, even like cleaning the wound, it still has that innate residual kind of pain, like a really bad brush burn or some kind of mark like that.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
I will just tend to that.
So, towards the back end of the trip, as you're kind of just sitting down playing a guitar, Justice, your good old... fuck, what did I learn? Your good old slice of pie decides to kind of just sit next to you for at least... Give me a minute, because I gotta find the fucking token. I know it's here somewhere. Player places... Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Just kind of is sitting next to you while you're playing guitar. And you don't have to roll any perception because you can sense her just chilling there. And before long, she says, learn anything new while on the road? Just kind of leaning her back against the wagon, or the carriage, her kind of feet up. Almost very non-caring in a way.
It has the ring that Dad has. How are we going to be able to get to the next anchor? And I've discovered a few things about the one that you have problems with. Nothing usable yet.
It's one of those bridges. We'll get there when we get there. But look, kid. Then this is like the first time Justice that you think she's ever kind of used age against you, which is weird. I understand this place fucking sucks. As much as taking aggression out on trees and rage, it ain't gonna fix this place just sullenly sulking. You know damn well as much as I do, the longer you spend here, the longer it's gonna fucking wear you down.
Yeah, I know.
Are you just afraid then of what you could become?
She kind of stops for a minute, sets the guitar aside. No. I know what I could become. I know deep down inside that I could be worse than he ever has been.
Yeah. You know,
So the
I
problem is that, honestly, I think I have a lot of blame towards the gods and things like that right now.
did I ever...
Blame towards people.
Okay.
It's the only thing I can think to do is just burn it down and... I mean, all of it. See what grows out of the freaking ashes.
You do know if, even if you did that, how many innocents would be just caught in the crossfires?
Yeah. Countless.
Here. And she
Honestly,
kind of... Sorry, go ahead.
No, she'll stop us if she says here.
I'm going to tell you a bit of a story since we have time to kill. You seem upset, and I think at least would be rather interesting to you. Did I ever tell you the exact deal I made with your mother and how all that happened?
No,
She
actually,
kinda lays back.
you very easily said, yeah, I'm not going to tell you that.
Well, I think it may at least help for the time being. So, and this is gonna sound really fucking stupid, so please bear with me. So back when I had first came to Schlangen, back when I still had a living, breathing body, wasn't tied down to some weird blind woman that's kind of flailing around wildly, I had come to this area and to a broken home with some plans that I'm still not privy on, at least telling you the details of. But either way, I had ran into your mother. And for whatever reason, despite being, one of a literal spawn of, I'll say, the hells that rave on destruction and violence, she decided to make a deal with me. A rather interesting at the time, and probably more arrogance than pride. I had bet my actual name, and all that she had asked was simple to kind of prove a point. She was a woman, then you probably would have known this as well, that tends to see the good through all the broken, through the misery, through everything. So she had asked me a request to prove if I was a horrible creature hell-bent on killing and burning down, or something else. So she had made a bet that if I would be able to kill an innocent person that had literally nothing to do with anything, just a random nobody that wouldn't mean anything to the world. As you can obviously probably tell, you can see which side I ended up choosing. And I didn't go through with it. And seeing as I would uphold what I did, I gave her my name. And that's the worst fucking part. And she says kind of with a smirk. For whatever fucking reason, she said it was beautiful. And you hear the Canary just kind of chuckling, almost unholy at that. And a lot of you, even the rest of the party, can kind of hear this unhinged kind of cackling. A mortal thinking a devil has a beautiful name feels almost insulting to a way. And she kind of just stopped. But she did make a damn good apple pie, though. So I kind of stuck around for it.
It takes someone like hers that can see beauty in everything to good. A name is a name. It doesn't inherently mean it's ugly, beautiful, and old.
Yeah. Starting to sound like a bit like her too with that shit. She says that she's kind of just leaning back.
You're pretty on your own, alright? I mean, granted, I understand that's probably of, being a demon, devil, whatever your classification ends up being, but, is that enticement part? I have no idea.
Well, either way, I hope, at the very least, that's able to provide you with some relief or some kind of idea of what you could be fighting for versus burning everything down.
It's not so much that I don't know what I'm fighting for. I think that's the only reason I haven't gone one way as the other. I think it's just knowing that No matter what we do, there will be people caught in the crossfire.
Well, here's hoping at least the bodies we drop aren't the ones of our friends. Or your friends, sorry. I don't associate 9 times out of 10.
You know, they probably would like you if you caused you pain.
A lot of people say that. Or also, oh, hey, you're an asshole because you're devil. I'm like, nah, I'm just here chilling. If you want to get over it, then you can.
The reality is, you've never shown me any reason to think that you are quote-unquote evil. But I wonder if that's not just a condition of the fact that the gods are dead. As far as I can tell, the hells don't give a shit.
The fun of being in disarray. The sort of beauty in the chaos, no?
My mother also said that once. True beauty only comes from chaos.
Well, here's hoping that the chaos doesn't end up with a few burning buildings. Speaking of which, as you're kind of going through now, you hear this loud kind of crunch under the wheels of your carriage, and all of you can kind of who's out in front? I guess would it be Deli, or is he more?
Probably be Deli, especially if Fangs is working on his armor.
Okay,
Fangs will probably be
Deli,
sitting
you
on
roll
top
me
of
a
the carriage.
perception as you hear this loud crunch. What's crunching underneath the wagon wheel, and as you kind of look forward, this whole road, this whole area looks like a bombed out kind of town. Like, completely, not leveled, but a lot of, like, there's giant holes throughout, like, each of these homes. And the loud crunch just keeps getting louder under the wheels, and you notice, because of your nature working, especially since you're higher upper class, that's some porcelain that's kind of crunching under the wheels. And you do remember what those fun little bastards were made out of that ran away, since you got close enough.
Deli, will you close?
Hey, Jay.
Yeah, stops the carriage.
What is this weird material?
Porcelain. It's like fancy clay.
Fang
The
kind
god foot, yeah.
of picks
Too
up.
much risk is being sending something explosive under here.
Fang picks up a piece of the porcelain and examines it. He's mostly trying to
Just roll me a quick investigation.
Okay, he's mostly also just seeing if you can use it for arrowheads or something to throw at people as a weapon.
Yo, porcelain shard!
Hey, he's a
I don't
survivalist.
know why.
A porcelain shard on its own can be cut sharp, but I
No, I know.
an arrowhead.
Oh,
that
that's why I'm being an asshole. Yeah, thanks. Definitely, especially because you had seen these things, like, actually, the piece you grabbed is, like, part of, like, one of, here, I'll shift to you then, because it would make sense. Like, kind of one of these arm blades, almost. It's kind of, like, pointed at the tip, so, especially with the shards, because it hadn't blown apart completely, you could definitely use these as, like, makeshift arrowheads.
As they're all getting ready, I'm just going to take 10 minutes, keep detect magic up.
I guess we had our long rest, I'm guessing.
Yes, and because it's been like 2 days, so. But we're going to flip over real quick to a different scene.
Okay.
This will be fun. Yeah, as you guys are all getting out of the carriage, readying up, just as you kind of get out of the carriage and stuff, you just kind of watch as Pi just kind of disappears into the ether as per usual. The only thing you can actually physically see, which is funny.
I don't have to waste spells on mage armor anymore.
You actually have armor.
I'm a mage with armor.
Alright, so. Alicia. Sam, you good to go?
Yeah.
Okay, so, I'm gonna explain what happened, and then we'll kinda just kick it off. So you are right here. Oh, if I move the map correctly. So you are right there. Currently. So to explain, Alicia, after what seemed like a long, just kind of time growing up in Fourwind, everything, listening to your mother's speeches, everything of the church meccas, and everything that had existed within the center of Fourwind, you decided to kind of go off on your own, maybe adventure a little bit, trying to find different things here and there within, for probably notes on the mechanical manuscript. After kind of searching here and there, maybe visiting different taverns, getting kind of piecing together information, you were able to, you heard a rumor that somewhere in, I'll spell this out, the Solder Black Market, there were rumors of perhaps, I'll spell that out, of maybe some inklings of the mechanical manuscript. And after hearing that, you hopped on a wagon with a few other people kind of heading that way. But not before, when you came to this town, your wagon was assaulted by these rather disgusting-looking porcelain mannequins. Now, after kind of assessing the situation, you saw this small elven child kind of, and as you watched the other people were kind of dying, you watched this small elven child kind of wave you to, and for the past 2 days, you've kind of just been sitting in what's pretty much a blown-out house with a makeshift fire kind of towards the center. And you know this individual as Mabel. Oh, let me find her sheet real quick. There it is. And she's kind of just been helping you, like, get around this area. You guys have been moving constantly from place to place to avoid things. And yeah, usually how it works is she'll kind of go out for like an hour or two at a time. And right now, and try to get food for you guys and scrounge together what you have out of your mess kit. And knowing your background of being decent at cooking, you're able to kind of whip some stuff together. So now you're just sitting alone. Let me change the music too, because sitting alone in a home, not relaxing, but kind of on edge, but at least cooking a meal for the time being. So what are you doing?
I am cooking a meal, as you said, while just listening for any sounds.
Okay. Roll me a perception then. So, do you need help with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go into your sheet, right?
Okay.
Where it says the character sheet 1, and you click on the one that says perception. You got it, or you need a little bit more help? Hold on. What? So, are you in your sheet?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see where the bottom line on the left, or yeah, where you see like all the things, performance, perception, persuasion, and all that?
The bottom line?
So on your left, you'll see like the dex throw, the saving throw, and everything. And below saving throws, you'll see like your skills. Do you see that or no? Here, I'll show you real quick. If it loads. So that. Do you see it?
Okay. Alright, I'm really nervous.
No, you're fine. Oh, let me turn that off too. Okay. it's ever done. It's alright. I know it's new, exciting, and everyone here is scared.
The perception, right?
Yeah, just click perception. I also took it off GM because I had that on for testing, so you don't have to worry about that. Alright. So, you roll. Okay, 13. You kind of listen, and occasionally you'll hear the march of the mannequins and these things kind of marching through. You don't hear anything, but you do hear kind of off in the distance what sounds like a loud explosion. And Mabel's like, looking at you, kind of concerned. We may have to get moving soon.
We might have to get moving, but we don't know what's exactly outside these walls.
But we can't stay here for too long, especially with those things running around.
Yeah, the best thing we can do is either wait another day or take a risk, I guess. But what happens outside these walls happens.
Oh, this party's gonna love the character already. Oh boy. Anyway, so as you're kind of sitting, but are we sure we can just let others, like the people at the carriage, just let them go?
It's the consequence of our actions. So I guess if you want to get moving, we can always take the risk.
Also, to kind of point out, like Mabel's probably, even though she looks elvish, she's more of a halfling, so she is kind of short, but she's about like she's a younger elf, like that's probably about, I say younger, an elf, she's probably about like 40 or 50, so still a bit. I think that's like kid elf years, correct me if I'm wrong, actual veterans that know LH.
I'm sorry, I cannot help you on that because I don't know either.
Google.
Okay, depends on your world setup, because the usual assumed thing is either elves take 100 freaking years to mature into adulthood, or they biologically mature at the same age, and they mentally mature at the same age.
Okay, so
But Elven societies, but only at 100 years you got your shit together enough to actually know what you're doing.
Okay, so then she's still probably young, even by human standards. It's probably about like 10 or 11, and she's like, I mean, do you just want to stay holed up in here forever and just wait to die?
So if we're going to take this risk, you have to find a weapon.
She's kind of looking around. There's not much here. There's like a few rocks, some broken support beams, stuff like that. I don't know if I'll know how to use one.
You're going to have to try your best if you want to get out of this situation. As far as I'm concerned, we're stuck in these walls with mannequins outside.
Oh boy. I guess you'll kind of like pick up like a small wooden plank. I'll say like a 2x4, but it obviously looks unwieldy in her hands. Would this be fine?
Can you swing it?
Fucking hold on. Oddly enough, like she seems at least adept enough to kind of hit things. Like she loses her grip of it a little bit, but still manages to hold on. Like I said, it's still very unwieldy. Actually, she probably rolled at a disadvantage. Would make more sense. Wow. Yeah, she seems still rather, even though unwieldy, seems to at least have a good hold on it. Not like the best, because you've seen other people before. She's not obviously trained, but
Right.
she smacked the ground pretty hard.
Okay, well, if you feel confident in that piece of wood, then let's go. Pick up your stuff and get going.
You say that, and then you kind of remember Roll me a history, real quick. So it's like the same thing where perception was, except it's the history one. You say that, and then you kind of think maybe it's nerves, maybe it's something else. She told you when she first helped you that she's from the area, and mostly everything she has on her person is what she has. So she's kind of now looking at you a little bit sad, maybe because struck a nerve. Maybe it's just everyone's nervous about this whole situation.
Listen, Abel, I'm sorry, but it's us or them, and we're holed up in this. I'm not trying to be mean, but we are in a bit of a situation.
Well, alright. And she kind of like, again, clumsily kind of puts the 2x4 on her shoulder to try to support it. And are you guys gonna pack up your stuff then?
Yeah.
Okay. You pack up everything, your kind of broken clock still sitting in your backpack, and then you guys head out. Alright, let me move the map. So, to kind of just explain then, to drag and drop your token, you just go to your character sheet and like click and hold and then drag it to like the general area, and then it will adjust. Also, because I haven't, let me drop Mabel's real quick. Yeah. You need help then, Sam, or you got it?
Yeah. It's not letting me drag and drop.
Is it not?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'll just throw it down. So one thing then, to like measure distance on walking, you can hit Q every time you drag your token. So if you want to just try that real quick, just for the sake of, like, you click your token and then holds Q, and then like hit Q every time you move like a square, and it'll kind of do like a path like that. Yep.
Okay.
And at least for the time being, that should be good. So, as you guys are kind of walking through the city, rest of the party, you are slowly coming into the city.
No, I refuse. There's too many damn stairs.
Wait, right here, right?
Over here, Deli.
Okay.
Oh, that's what I got pinged over here.
No, I probably did. That might have been my bad, because I was trying to shift the
No,
map
it'd
walls.
probably just be that.
No, you're fine. So, as you, Alicia, please roll me another perception. So I'll roll one for Mabel. She's just commoner stats, so thankfully I don't have any modifiers for these.
Roll one.
Perception.
Okay.
Oh. Maybe you were just distracted, maybe something else, but for the moment, coast seems clear, so you can continue to move forward. But as you do, you feel like a little tug on your smaller coat, and she kind of points over in this direction, and you see that. The rest of the party, you hear these loud mechanical clanking, and maybe at least you were just too nervous or something, you didn't hear it. But the strays, you kind of hear the loud mechanical clanking, and that familiarity and that kind of smell of sulfur explosions kind of start filling your nostrils as you enter this town where you are.
Two things to ask. So, Fang's wants to try and make some of those porcelain into arrows. But I need to roll something right now to make at least a few impromptu ones.
Just roll me a quick survival at disadvantage because you've never worked with this before.
Perfect.
Also, quick question. Did we at all rest over the 2-day course of traveling?
Yes.
Fangs, you can make, roll me a d4. Or,
We did, Mellow.
yeah,
We did?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Okay, great. And I'm like, well, I'm sitting out not
Alright,
so great
Fangs, though not adeptly skilled in this, you were able to cobble together 4 arrows. Or at least 4 arrowheads.
Yeah, I'm just putting that right there for arrowheads. Okay.
Alright, what is the rest of the party doing?
Well, hearing the noise of some of those bastards, stealth mode.
Alicia and Mabel, you kind of, as she points this out, what are you guys doing? Now they're kind of, hold on, let me roll their perception. So I have to roll enemy perception.
Deli, this is the last time I let you have beans on the day before we go.
No. So, Deli, you're walking, and maybe it's because you're getting used to your body again. You step on probably the loudest piece of porcelain, and it lets out like an ear-splitting crunch underneath your foot from your boot.
Not doing any better.
Mala, you find a similarly, not as loud, but still annoyingly loud crunch.
How high are these walls, by the way?
It's rubble, so it's like probably only 5 feet. It's not like going upwards, because a lot of this, to kind of explain why it's kind of like, imagine an area that got glassed by these porcelain bombers, basically.
Perfectly fine. I just wanted to know, using that as somewhat of coverage and...
Okay, give me 1 second, because I have to roll their... Where did I... Up to there. Their perception... Oh, well... You're lucky these things aren't very wide. Wise enough to see half the party, as Ellie, Alicia, and Mabel, you watch as you two actually hear, because talking Dave... Yeah. Hold on, I'll get that out in a minute. You watch as these mechanical things turn towards this direction where the ear-splitting crunch is up. You want to just roll that again, just because I didn't have the thing up, so it didn't go through.
Oh, it doesn't kick it in? Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah, that's my bad. I'll still put it in the 21, though. I got it, don't worry. So, to explain... Oh, guys, stop it! Okay. So to explain, Sam, what you do. So, click on your character token.
Yep.
And then in your character sheet, there is something called the initiative. It's like right at the very top next to your armor class.
Yeah.
Just click that, and it'll put you in the turn order. There you go. And that's pretty much how you're now geared and ready for at least combat. I'll say that much. What you do, though, will be entirely up to you. I think that should be everyone outside of the porcelain people.
And the bystander, if they're a bystander.
Yeah, Mabel's a bystander. She has a piece of wood. She's ready to fight. She was told by Alicia...
You can't fool me. I know she's the puppet master.
No, I know who the puppet master is.
Kill the child.
Oh no. Okay.
I hate it. That's disgusting.
Oh, I hate this a lot.
Why?
Because this is the fun fight, where you get to fight all the fun toys.
No.
I'm not ready to die.
No.
Just got my body back.
I'm not ready. God, please don't take me.
Hey, since I got my body back yesterday, was I literally born yesterday?
Shut the fuck up.
Are you?
Okay. How do you roll? Oh, I have to actually give her an initiative. Give me a minute. Because now I actually have to make a character sheet because our sorcerer decided it'd be a nice idea to arm a child. Or say a child should get armed.
We armed a child once.
We've had
On a child?
Yeah, your sorcerer's like, hey, take this piece of... Oh my god. This is a ready child. He's ready to fucking murder.
She's ready to run.
One of the two.
Actually, wait. Does fangs? No. We more like barely see them.
Yeah, like, there's probably, like, a lot of rubble and stuff, so none of you see each other. The only thing that, like, would notify you guys of any significance was fucking Deli and Mala farting porcelain cracks.
Faye just goes like,
Right.
well, so much for stealth. I guess it's up. I guess we got our fight music up, and Fangs is up first.
Yeah,
Okay.
give me a minute, I'm getting it, and then... Hopefully this is good. this is an hour long. This will definitely work.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well,
Well, this isn't fight music. I'll save that for later, though. Give me a minute.
mm-hmm.
Sorry.
No problem. I'm just getting my stuff ready right now as to what Fang's going to do. And he's going to be loud.
This is obvious. Someone please find me some music. Because I am being very bad. I'll also save that for later. You know, it's good. I'll just use... where's my giant violin thing? Because that just makes way too much sense for this. Okay. Just use that for now. I need to eventually get some more.
Okay, so...
I've been very laxative. Alright.
No worries.
Yeah.
Alright, so to the very center one over here, Fang's gonna get on top of that rubble. He's gonna literally roar a challenge at them, get their attention on him.
Please, in character, because I think it would be funnier.
Okay, here we go. Fangs gets up there because he kind of knows that Deli and Mala are not stealthy at the moment, so he might as well just use himself as a bait. He will quickly hiss it out to them. It's like, I'll distract them. I'm faster than you guys. I hope. You...
Maybe.
Ah! He just sharks right at them. And, yeah, so first one right here is going to get the hunter's mark on it.
Alright.
He's 90 feet, right?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Oof. And,
Why does it say touch? Oh wait, that's protection from good and evil. Yeah, I
oh,
think
wrong.
that's the
Oh,
one.
I hit the wrong spell.
I was gonna say!
Wrong spell.
I mean,
No,
it might be evil,
there we go.
but...
Oh, sorry. That was wrong spell. I was going very fast on my
Yeah, no worries.
going through my page quickly. So anyway, click that, and again focusing on this guy over here. Let's see. Nope, I don't think that hits. I'll shoot one more.
Let me look at their AC
Oh,
real quick.
okay.
Okay, now. No, neither of those hit. So, to describe Alicia, kind of what you hear, you hear like, Fangs is a panther, right? Just to
Yes.
clarify.
He's a panther.
So you hear like a loud panther roar, something you've never heard before, and watch two arrows kind of just doink, kind of hit off this thing and do almost no impact whatsoever. You have no fucking clue what's going on, but it's definitely different from most of the normal times.
Okay, so that was
Speaking
5
of-
feet.
Okay.
And he's gonna hop off and try to start moving down this way. Hopefully they start chasing after him and not notice or think that he was the cause of the loud breaking noise.
Alright.
And what about here? Is this all also rubble?
Yeah, so to kind of describe, like, I know I probably did a shitty job, but basically this whole city's been leveled. There's, like, small houses without roofs. It's just, there's not real much verticality to it. It's kind of akin to almost being glassed, but there's still, like, semblance of foundation left.
Is there anything that's like higher than 10 feet?
Not really, because, like I said, I'm just gonna say the puppeteer is very thorough in trying to make sure people can't hide.
No, that's fine. I just want to make sure.
Or,
Okay.
yeah.
So yeah,
I'll leave it at that.
that will be it.
Alright, it's their turn. Let me roll first a wisdom to see if they're going to do something fun or not. Alright. So, Fangs. I need to look up the length of this. As you watch this monstrosity move towards you, watch as it opens up its chest plate. I need a Constitution saving throw, as it's going to cast. Hold on. I have to open the other sheet.
Okay. Make sure I got anything that can help me here.
I'm gonna let you know the DC is 17.
Okay.
Actually, let me make sure it's Constitution, because I know what it wants to cast. I just want to make sure. Oh no, it's Wisdom. Okay.
Oh, Wisdom.
Sorry, it's my bad. Yeah. And it's going to cast that at you.
Oh no.
Thanks. You're starting to run. Then you feel all your muscles just tense up as this thing opens up its chest plate and shoots out like what's essentially electrical net at you, and you just kind of stop dead in your tracks. All right, let me move the other ones. And thankfully,
Hang's only thoughts, grave miscalculation.
I did all the numbers and ran the math, but... Or fuck, I forget the joke. I did all the calculations, but man, am I bad at math. Alright. One. And this one. Alright, so Alicia.
Yeah.
This is gonna hit you twice. Tell me if it hits your AC. So the AC is the thing in the shield. It's initiative. So just let me know if it hits or not.
Armor class?
Yes. Oh, I'm pretty sure those hit.
It's 13.
Okay, then yeah. Hold on, because I didn't set your... Let me do something real quick, because Mariner did a stupid and didn't set your HP bar into the token. So I'm going to do that real quick. But this will basically let you track your HP and everything. I should have done this the other day, but... Dumb. Okay? So yeah, you are taking, as this thing hits you twice with its arms, you are taking 17 damage.
Oh.
And to kind of, if you want, then you can click in that green circle, type in minus 17, and then it'll minus from the HP that's in there. So you can keep track of it that way. Very easy.
Wait, you can do that?
Yeah, did you guys
I mean,
not know that?
It.
No, you can literally just type it in your HP bar and it'll minus it for you. I've been doing that for forever. That's why I split up the numbers when you guys do the long math. I'm like, I can just type every individual number in and just do it that way, because it's easier.
I just do the math old-fashioned way, analog.
Oh my God, you people! Fucking dinosaur.
Wait,
Just because I
you
roll.
can do math in this?
Yeah, you literally can add or plus things.
Yeah.
That's how when I get healed, I like add or subtract in the circle, so I don't have to like do the math myself.
No freaking way. Why can't I? Oh, well, you know what? I have to have the arrow. Jesus Christ. Wait a second. Wait a
No,
second.
you
Mother
click on
of
your token.
holy shit. You've got to be serious. Oh my God. I can't
Damn
fucking
it.
believe this. No, seriously though.
I hate all of you.
Calculator and just fucking put in the number.
I didn't know.
I hate all of you. I hate all of you.
Ah!
I just want to point out, I started on Roll20 when there wasn't a compendium even, so.
Holy shit. I can't.
I learned this on my fucking first campaign DMing because of all the numbers that flew out at
I've
me.
been doing
And
this for so many years and I don't know. It's the first time learning it.
I hate all of you.
Wow.
Oh, holy shit, that's great.
Well, I learned my thing for the day.
You
Not
think
being
learn today.
Not be an asshole?
I wouldn't say that.
Alright, Justice. You watch this thing shoot out an electrical net at Fangs. And Fangs is now kind of just twitching.
She rolls her eyes as she comes out. She looks at her kind of as she passes by Mala. I know this is an awkward question, but I think you teach Fangs about penetration.
What?
And she reaches
Oh,
out
that's a good
up a handful of
goddamn
rocks.
conversation.
Oh my
Just
god.
a hand full of rocks, and these will be ranged.
Okay. Well, okay. So I'm gonna let you know the first one right there.
Yeah.
Okay. So -8, -10.
Did it break the thing with fangs?
Give me a minute. I'm rolling it.
Okay.
I know what you're asking. Fangs, the netting, at least for the time being, seems to subside. But man, that fucking sucks.
Oh, that's fine, as long as I'm mobile again.
Alright. Mala. Or, sorry, Justice, do you have anything else? Okay,
Yeah, he runs out there, and Fenrir being Fenrir, he gets over there, and he's like, okay, distraction. Bark.
Go ahead. Whoa! Wait, assume the form of a flamingo. Pacha! Alright, Mala. You have been told to show someone the meaning of penetration. What do you do?
Currently, because this is bullshit that I'm the one that has to explain to Fangs what the meaning of penetration is. And... God! Why? Anyways... so I know I have my uses for my lovely Lotus of Creation.
Correct.
Well, okay. Now, I'll ask this because I know we had done it once, but I can't remember if we just did it for this one time because it
No, it's a free. If you're gonna ask, it's a free action to make whatever you want.
Okay, cool. Also, I want to make Javelin. For every one I use, the next one disappears, correct? That's how
Correct.
it works. Okay,
Yeah,
can
so
it
it's-
otherwise be OPAF? So, okay, cool.
It wouldn't be OP. It's just, it's basically, it doesn't let you hold more than one because you're just focusing on one at a time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, well, okay, cool. I will do... Because I have 2 attacks, so I will do 2 javelins. So I'm going to pull a Lotus out of my hair, tell it to form one, and
Okay.
I'm going to chuck it at him.
Question.
Yes.
Oh wait, no. Since it's a free action, are you raging?
Oh, yeah, I am.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, absolutely I'm going to rage. I forgot about that for like 2 seconds, but yes, I am going to rage.
I forgot
I
what
don't
my
want him
class
to-
does.
Shut up. Okay? Shut up.
My class gets angry like I am right now.
I am so angry.
I just throw it then. You should have a javelin on your sheet. You're proficient.
Yeah, I do.
Because,
Yeah. Yep.
I think the way I ruled it is you don't gain proficiency, but if you have it, you can apply it. Yeah, because it's not like I basically didn't make it Pact of the Blade where you could just create weapons and auto gain proficiency. Because
Yeah.
fuck that noise.
Yeah.
What's normal range on a javelin then?
30 to 60.
Is it 30?
Yeah, it's 30-60. If I remember. Or
60. So,
I think it's
and
either 36. Oh yeah, if it's 30, then you're fine. Then you can throw it normally. If it's beyond 30, and
then
like
it becomes
60,
disadvantage.
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Also, because I'm me, would you like to reckless attack and have it at advantage just because it'd be funny?
It would be. You're right. It absolutely would be. I have a headache, so I'm sorry I'm like forgetting 5,000 things. Okay, yeah,
No.
I'm gonna.
It's fine. You haven't.
Alright. I'm gonna do. So, the reckless attack, that's for every attack made or only the first attack?
It'll
Okay.
apply. You just gotta say, hey, I'm doing it recklessly, just so the DM knows. I
Okay,
think you
yeah,
have
and
to
I'm gonna do.
technically. I think you have to declare it before attacking,
Okay.
but
Okay, cool. No, that's fine. I will recklessly attack with this first javelin.
yeet.
Beep. And then I will recklessly attack with the second javelin. Yeet.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So Mala, you watch.
And it
That
is
was
this
actually-
one?
Yeah, it was actually just its HP.
Oh,
Now I have to
wow.
do some math. Because you didn't get to see what this shit does, Mala. Just as I'm
Oh.
probably gonna need a dex save from you.
Oh, for the love of God.
And fangs from you.
Oh, that
Um,
far?
Yeah, it's a 20-foot range. I said it was 20 feet. I said it's literally just a fireball. These things don't...
I know.
They leveled cities! Come on! I'm an asshole! Kind of. Alright, so Justice will need a dex save, and Fangs will need a dex save. Wow!
No, death
Justice
save,
will
not
probably-
death save.
Yeah. Hold on. It's on the puppeteer sheet, because I didn't put it separately on these. No, I don't want to click that one on accident. So ignore the attack. So, Fangs, you're still taking half of this, as this fire and shrapnel kind of explode and actually pierce into your skin after you kind of awake. Yeah, I know. She'll take half of the fire damage and half of everything else. I'm well aware. And I actually have to roll for these things as well. What's their dex? They're... Oh wait, it's supposed to be a 5. So another +2. What is it? They still don't pass, so they're also taking the brunt of that. But thankfully, it doesn't seem to, at least for the piercing damage, as it kind of pierces their outer shell. It doesn't seem to do as much. Fire seems to do a good deal. So, mine. Alright. And... So Mala, now you watch what happens when you destroy one of these things. They're fun bombs. Do you have anything else you would like to do, Mala? Move, cry. Remember, it's always a free action.
I apologize. Sorry, I had to talk to
Yeah,
my
no problem.
boyfriend real quick. Oh God, how far am I from the next one here? I don't want to get closer. That's for damn sure. After I saw that shit, I apologize to the both of you, by the way.
No problem.
Fuck. I'm just gonna move up to here, to be quite honest.
Crunch,
and
crunch.
Yes, crunch, crunch, crunch. It doesn't matter. They know I'm here. It does not matter.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm just gonna sit there for now.
Alright. It's Mabel's time to shine. She's ready. It's gonna go fucking horribly. She walks up with a 2x4 clumsily in hand, at disadvantage because it would make sense because she doesn't wield a weapon as a child. This child does not hit the mannequin as she swings clumsily, and it kind of like just clatters to the ground, and it does literally nothing. And you watch Alicia as you arm this child, thinking this was a great idea, and it probably was not. Fenrir, you also see this child swing a wooden plank at this thing.
I guess Fang sees it too if he's in that view.
You probably hear like a clatter of wood against porcelain. I'll give you that much.
Okay.
Because like there is still like this technically blocking your periphery, but you do see that it went up this way and is maybe fighting something else.
Hmm.
Alicia, you're up, and this thing stabbed you. What do you do? And I also, again, will point out, crying is a free action if you wish to cry a little. Shitting, however, is not. That will take an action.
I'm gonna do the normal thing and
Okay.
I'm just gonna
What are you trying to do, just so I can help you?
So, lightning bolt does it have to be a straight line, or
Yeah,
no?
it's you can angle it, but straight line would basically, so I'll get a ruler out, so you see, it just goes that way. But basically you can, it is a straight line from your person, but you could also angle it, say, like say if you wanted to do something like that.
Well, let's say I want to do something like that.
Okay. So what I would also could do, hold on, because I'm gonna measure something else. You could also move like into Mabel's square. And as long as you don't end your turn in her character square, you can move back then. If you want a better angle.
Yeah, I want to move. I want to get the better angle. Do I just move it over? So just make sure you are also wary of like how much you move, because every square is 5 feet, so you just make sure you don't overmove your movement. Okay. Here, I'm just moving her just for a second, and then I'll move her back. Alright, so roll me lightning bolt then. This is gonna be fucking funny now. So I just click it?
Yeah, you just click it on the, so on your normal sheet where all the spells are, or where the your actions and stuff are. Here, hold on, I'll show you real quick. So, in the core, there should be where it says lightning bolt, like right with all the attacks, I think. Is it not? Why did it not put lightning bolt there? Hold on. Give me a minute, I'm just gonna do this, make sure. Sorry! Is lightning bolt not? Or did I spell lightning wrong? Probably did. Should just be in your damage sheet. Scorching ray, fireball. Okay, just click it on the spell. So you'll see like a small circle where the lightning bolt in your spell sheet. Click that. No, not that one. So hover over it, and there's like a small, what looks like a speech bubble.
Oh, just click that.
Yeah, it should. Alright, that'll give description. I think. Okay, never mind. Just click the spell itself. Marin's being dumb because I also don't play spellcasters that often.
I think lightning bolt also got set defaults to be a spell card, so you had to adjust it.
Click on the name; it is going to pop also for choose level.
Yeah, so just click. So click on the name itself, like when it lights up red, and then it should say submit, and it should be 3rd level.
But it should do it as an attack too.
Yeah, it should. Just.
So click on the name, and then it gave me something called input value, just level 3.
Yeah, it'd be 3rd level, aka you're casting it normally.
Okay.
Huh. Okay, I guess it is. That's on. I guess I do have to put it in. Hold on, I'll do it for you real quick.
You should have to put in the 8d6 for now, and...
Yeah, I got it.
So you drag and drop.
Oh. No, I tried drag and drop. For whatever reason, it doesn't like that. So. This spell.
It just seems to be that way with lightning bolt.
I got it, yeah. It's, what is it, 86?
Yes.
Okay. 6. If I could spell lightning, right? Okay, now click on it and do that whole input value again. Sorry, I fixed it. Hopefully now it should do the damage. There we go. So, I need to make 3 dex saves. Give me a minute, and I'll just do... No. Yes. Alright, so, as you kind of wind up, because it's your first time and it'd be interesting just to kind of get used to RP, what does it look like when Alicia casts a spell?
Hands high up in the air, looking directly ahead of her.
Okay. So as you do that, you hear your broken clock kind of like let out a chime in the background as it kind of surges that magical energy you've gotten so accustomed to. And you shoot out a bolt of lightning that goes there. And Deli and Mala, you watch as this kind of blue flash just sparks past you into the building behind you, and...
What the hell?
Really, what the fuck?
Wasn't me.
I think there's others.
Oh. Now I have to roll fucking the explosion. You might have got like a 2 for 1. Hold on, let me roll. I keep forgetting that I put this separately in the puppeteer sheet for reasons. Nope. That's the spell casting thing. Thank God I didn't reveal the other thing. That would have been horrible. Okay, so it's taking half that, but also all that. That, and then how much is left over, so I think that's the one that passed. Still standing, but you managed to put a decent dent in at least one of them when you hear an explosion all far off. And remember, you can't end your turn in the square, so you'd probably either have to move down or to the side. And
I'll move just to the side.
okay. Alrighty. Nelly. There, you might have reinforcements.
Well, Nelly, gonna move over here. That was too far. I'm just gonna move right in front of Justice. I forgot I got scrawny dwarf legs now.
I'm gonna say.
And I am going to use Pulse Wave on this. So can I get a Constitution saving throw?
Con saves. Okay. Jesus. Does it have a... No. Okay, so it's normal. No!
And I would like to push it 15 feet this direction.
Alright, so as you do that, I'll just roll this just for the hell of it, because that's how it works. Why is it constantly rolling 6? Is it set? Oh. It's just oddly always on 6. Weird. As you kind of push it into the building, and Deli, roll me a D100, since you're basically pushing a bomb into some rubble.
Well, it was only supposed to go 15 feet.
Alright, hold on. Oh, okay, never mind. Well, the problem is, Jeebus, it has a 20-foot radius of a bomb.
Alright.
Sorry, like, I'm going off the way I did it. Oh, Mala, I need a deck save.
Sorry, Mala.
I hate it. I hate it all.
Deli, thankfully, because of the pulse wave, it pushes it deeper into the ground, so the explosion. So the way you kind of curve the spell, it, like, pushes it downward, so if anything, it makes more of a dent into the ground than, thankfully, any buildings. But Mala, I still need that deck save for the damage.
And I
It's
use
a-
danger sense.
Yeah, probably.
So that gives me advantage on that saving throw. Fantastic.
Correct, DC 17, by the way.
Oh, fuck. Oh, good.
You're still taking half, though, so... you'll take the full fire, or half the fire damage and a quarter of the piercing. So, like, 1 piercing because you're raging, because it's not magical. And even if it was. But you're still taking, 3 fire, so you're taking 4 damage total.
Alright, Jimmy has to take over for about 30 minutes. Jimmy has to go do something. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
I got an emergency at work.
Happens, man.
It happens.
Alright.
Alright,
Bang.
thanks to all the lightning. I'm pretty sure you know there's some people there. Hear me out as I use my 45 feet of movement to, make my way over here.
Alright, so... I'm gonna point this out because this is funny. Alicia, you shot a lightning bolt, and within that time frame, you watched this fucking hulking monstrosity of a big cat just kind of walk up. Or not walk up, sorry. Fucking sprint across all this broken field of porcelain. Alright, Fangs, what are you doing?
Okay, so, DM, hear me out. I saw my bonus action to do a ethereal step.
I like what you're hearing. Go on.
Can I take this thing with me? into the ethereal plane.
I need... How would I do this? I need a contested strength, but this one will have it at disadvantage since you're basically just sneaking up on it, and I'll give you that, because it's focused on something else, because it literally just got it. But you'll have it, it'll be a disadvantage, but it will be a contested strength to kind of grab it. Or, if you want, like, sleight of hand or dex, whatever you feel would make more sense.
Well, both my athletics and my sleight of hand are the same, even though I got proficiency in athletics. So is it disadvantage?
No. This thing could have disadvantage.
Oh, okay,
because
I thought I did.
basically snuck up against it, because I'll give you that. So, roll it.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll d4 to see what I'm gonna go for. The even,
Okay, no
even
problem.
for dex and odds for strength.
So it's... Yeah, it'll be either dex or strength, whichever.
Okay, I'm gonna do a sleight of hand.
Alright. Oh, miser! So you try to do this, and you're like, whoop, and you're gone. So, at least you watch as this cat runs up, pops out, and then just disappears.
Okay, well, you know what? Hold on.
What the fuck?
Alright, hold on. Because this is the effects of the etherealness, even though it's only once that I could use it.
Yeah. That's a bonus action, right?
Yeah, it's a bonus action because of his ethereal step due to being a horizon walker. Alright, you know what? I'm always good at landing on my feet, so I'm gonna go for it, using the feline's agility, go 45 feet in the air, and hopefully when I come back down or come back, I'll be landing on this thing.
Alright, roll me an acrobatics, I guess, to land on this thing.
Okay, do an athletics instead. Just to...
You know what? Because it's falling with style, and I think it'll be funny. Fuck it, why not?
Alright. Probably not as graceful. Not...
It's... Hold on, I'm gonna roll this to see if, again, this thing, now looking over its shoulder, is, again, distracted, so it's gonna be a disadvantage again to see if it'll just fucking collapse from a giant fucking cat jumping on it. Lucky son of a bitch. As Alicia, this cat disappears, and then it just jumps, appears in the air, and falls on top of it. How much is its fall damage? It's 2d6 for every 20 feet, or 10?
1d6 per 10 feet. So,
Alright, so
Fang,
40, that's
Fangs went...
46.
It'll actually be 5d6, because he had 5 feet of movement left.
Okay, roll me 5d6. You're gonna also take this, though.
I know. I just...
Because you're just basically collapsing on this thing.
If the dice roller ever pops up, you know what? I'll just type it in, because my thing is going very slow, and if I sound robotic, it's... Wow, this thing was going lagging on me, I don't know why.
You want me to just roll the 5d6?
It should be
Oh,
there.
there it goes. Well... Fangs, while you're lying there thinking about your sins, remember, this thing also has a bomb in it.
Oh.
So everyone, I need y'all to make, I'll make it for Mabel, a dex save.
Could they have advantage because I'm literally on top of this thing?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage because the panther decided to fucking jump on the actual live grenade. So Alicia, or Sam, so what you do then, there's the ticker where it says normal, disadvantage, and advantage.
Right.
Click it over to advantage for this, so that's a normal, you can click it to advantage. And
Okay.
then hit where it says saving throws, hit dexterity. Because you'll have it at, that'll roll at advantage. And the number you're taking is the one that's not grayed out, or the higher number.
Saving throws are...
Yeah, and dex. It's at the very top next to like the initiative and the armor class. To the left a little bit. Where it says saving throws, charisma, wisdom, strength, all that. And you're clicking dexterity.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Wow. Beat it by 1. And let me roll Mabel's. She she has this at advantage, but she's a commoner, sadly. Nah. Just pray to God this doesn't fucking nuke her.
I'm trying.
Oh. I know. I have to get the puppeteer sheet out.
Is there anything I can do in this moment?
Do you have any reaction-based spell?
I don't think so.
No. No. Oh, let me read this one then. No, that's action. Actually, nope, that's also an action. I was gonna say protection from energy, but that's action. Yeah.
Well, I guess since I'm literally on top of this thing, I guess, quote-unquote, covering it, I don't make the save because I'm literally on
Yeah,
zero.
you don't get a save, Miser, sadly.
No, that's
you
fine.
literally took the grenade.
That's fine. I'm just saying if that helps in any way for the others to survive in some level. Well,
We'll see. Oh no. Hold on. Well.
Good child.
you tried.
Yeah. So at least you're also taking half because you saved. So hold on, I'll add that. 5 plus 8 is 13.
6 damage.
Yeah, you take 6 from that. As you kind of watch this giant cat jumps on this thing, but you notice as some shrapnel kind of walk it off somewhat okay, but Mabel for the time being not. And that's combat for right now. So basically we're out of combat. This is kind of the in between then, Sam, where there's any talking, depression. Actually, she's down, and I do roll for embassy, so I will roll. Hold on. What's
I
up?
do have something new recently. Let me just
Okay,
because I had been updating my spells a little bit. If I may.
let me get the... Yeah, go ahead. I'll let Fangs go first, just because... he literally is over there. Huh! Now everyone has healing! So, explain to me, because this is gonna be funny, because you literally just jumped on top of a bomb, or tapped it on the shoulder, just blinked, disappeared, jumped on top of it, exploded in this person's face you've never met, murdered a child. Explain to me how this looks, man. Because just all of this in a row sounds fucking horrible.
Alright, so Fangs definitely wanted to at least help those out. Because Soul Lightning, okay, might be useful might be like Deli. Can't be too bad. His main intention was to pull the doll thing into the ethereal plane like he's been doing to himself. Did not work out, so he figured maybe he could just sit on this thing. Did not realize it was close to exploding. And seeing what had just happened to the young one, yes, it is guilt. Fangs does kind of...
Fangs has a higher murder rating on NPCs than half my NPCs do.
I'm sorry, man. I tried so hard for this guy. But,
Anyway, go on.
Anyway, Fangs does remember how, Justice has been healing people with her hands, so he's thinking of something similar.
Okay.
Not sure how, he had properly done it, but last level up I removed his Speak with Animals for another spell.
Understandable, considering that had, like, almost no use here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'll describe it as you kind of feel this kind of blue etherealness, probably from the, God damn it. As you feel this, like, blue etherealness, the same thing. Not, probably more of the ethereal plane kind of running through your fingertips. You watch as you kind of touch her, and she's like, as some of the glass shards, she's up and breathing, but she's definitely at least alive for the time being. And Alicia, you kind of watch as this cat does weird, funny magic thing and touches her, and she's up and moving. No?
Get the fuck away from us. What? First of all, where did y'all even come from?
You guys see him cough up the plume of smoke.
No, you hear the cough of smoke, and then Justice comes behind and slaps you above the fucking head.
I can see that happening.
But, yeah, so, I guess you have the floor, Fang, since Alicia prompted the question.
I apologize for the drastic actions. I am Fangs on Blades. Are you alive?
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm alive, but considering I just saw this child die and then come back, I'd rather be dead.
Oh my god.
Those are
You
the
really
justice.
careful what you say, because Fangs can really do that. And, he's dumb enough to do it, let's just be honest, okay?
I will not harm the
Okay,
innocent.
Go ahead, when I close this out. Just a splinter.
Yeah. So with your medicine check, because I'm just gonna roll with that and not make you...
Yeah, what do you
There's like a few like smaller shards that kind of didn't come out with the magics, so you're able to definitely like at least pull some of them out. Thank you. I don't. She kind of like takes a step back behind Alicia after you do that, because now she's kind of fearful of Fangs.
As there's Fenrir just like, what?
Yeah. I think this child's gonna have trauma.
This kid has trauma already, we're nothing.
This campaign is trauma, let's be real.
Pretty much.
Alright, what the hell? As Deli just kind of comes walking up. For one time I could actually imitate Jeeves' voice, and it's a fucking redneck southerner.
I believe Justice and Deli are better at explaining things, and also Nala.
Justice, if you would, since this is your home turf, if you wouldn't mind taking the floor for that.
No, my place is, wait. Alright, fine. We're here to kill the bitch that makes those things.
Alicia? How do you respond?
I'm gonna move back a square, and I want Mabel to move back a square as well.
Okay, just show me which way you're moving, and then I'll move her.
Backwards.
Okay.
You're trying to kill this? Whoever's controlling these? What you got? Did y'all cause this devastation around me?
No, she is, how do you say? Evil? I mean, technically she's a lieutenant of a crime boss. Technically she's, a psychotic murderer, just like the other ones. I guess you could say this is personal. She didn't blow up anyone. Well, she did blow up someone I knew. So that does add a little bit more to it now that I think about it.
She also did kill that innocent man that helped us at the other village.
That's who I was talking about, Fangs. That was the one she killed. It was, actually affected me. I was just gonna kill her because she was my father's lieutenant,
but now I have personal stakes.
Yes, I was the one that got blown up again by that thing.
You're the one who keeps doing this, like, running and hugs him thing. Why?
I had a plan for the second one. The first one was unexpected.
That's okay. Mal's gonna teach you about penetration.
I use arrows.
Meanwhile, Mal's just kind of zoning out for a minute. Also, ARB. Good time to leave.
Fangs goes, why would I need to know that? I just use arrows.
So, while we're kind of in this Mexican standoff, at least the two remaining players, if you would describe your characters, though, to kind of see what Alicia would see, and I'll kind of try to describe the other two. At least that she can see. Oh, no.
I'll let them describe first if you want her.
It's up to you, Fangs, or, well, Jeebus isn't here.
Alright. I shall explain the dwarf. The dwarf is 3 feet tall by 3 feet wide with a magnificent beard and hair, which is also carrying a barrel and a possum that has a hole going from his head to his butt. And it whistles when the wind goes right.
Oh, so good. And then also, he also has a banjo kind of tied to his back, as well as, in his beard is a, glass kind of bell that's kind of laced in throughout his beard, as well as a few, like, different flowers and stuff. And he has, like, a smell of a heavy alcoholic on him.
Justice is a very light gray skinned tiefling. Her hair is pink. You kind of get the impression from how she's moving that she is blind, and she is.
Alright.
She has a seeing eye slime and a winter wolf next to her named Fenrir.
And also, if you look kind of closely, there's like I forget, did we say that the chain could be seen by everyone? I think we did once, like, Fenrir kind of...
Only those, I think, that have been on the astral, I think.
Okay, then, yeah, you wouldn't see anything. Then, I'm just gonna say for the time being, you don't see anything. Outside of that. Thanks, if you would.
So, the very inglorious...
Bastard.
Yeah, that... They tried to Goomba stomp the porcelain machine and nearly killed the poor child by accident, and is very regretful now, but is, as you see the image, a large Black Panther, but the difference is that his armor definitely does not give him any compliments of being friendly, since it doesn't take a genius to take a good look at those are humanoid skulls and spines wrapped around the armor.
Yeah, here, I'll shift C because I forgot to start. Alright, and Alicia, if you'd also like to describe yourself, so Sam, if you want to describe your character so what the other people see, or at least try to do the best that you can.
A very, very, very average-looking elf with a backpack and a child.
Alright, so I'll help a little bit. So what you see is, just as you would know probably because they were in the courts a little bit, a high elf with a rather, looks like higher altitude outerwear. In their backpack you can hear what sounds like, especially with your kind of hearing, some kind of like, something mechanical. And, like I said, and she's wearing some glasses and the little kind of beret. And that's what you would all see.
You're not from around here, are you?
No, not.
This is the way we came in?
What was that? I can't hear you over the ringing noise of a bomb going off in front of me.
I am most sorry for that.
She walks up.
You heal for 12 then.
kind of sets her hand on the side of her head.
So you know how you did the minus thing? You could do now with the plus as well. So you type in the circle and type plus, and it should add that back to your health.
Okay.
Yep.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Good.
Alright. Did you see the way we came in?
Yes.
It's clear for now. If you go about 6 blocks back, head towards the south, you should be able to find the carriage if it's still there. That is also the outskirts of town.
Is there anybody else alive in this town?
I do not know.
Roll me history, Alicia, as you're asking that, as you're kind of thinking for a minute.
History check.
Yeah, just a history. As you're kind of thinking about it, you do remember occasionally the sounds, yes, the sounds of explosions would go through the past 2 days of you being here, but you also remember hearing screams maybe, and like the sound of maybe people being drugged. So, if there are, it's probably not pretty. As you kind of think back as you ask that question.
I just kind of sit down and sigh.
Also, to point out, the way that this woman had pointed, that's the opposite way of where the black market is, so I'll kind of let you decide in character what you would value more.
I'm going opposite from the black market. I'm looking for those manuscripts.
Well, no. So this was my bad. It was, you heard through rumors, and that's why you were heading this way to begin with, is that the manuscripts, there might have been some information about the manuscripts at the black market, i.e., might have to go further into the city to get around it, or, you know, it's up to you.
Oh, then, yeah, I'm going straight for the market.
Okay, so then, I guess in character, you could decide then if you want to head, listen to what Justice said, or maybe go along with these chuckle fucks for a bit.
Considering our situation, and I'm not exactly in the greatest position right now, would you mind if me and the kid tag along?
I am somewhat against that idea.
Just as she seemed to handle herself in a fight and took out, you heard like something crack before, so maybe it might help. I'll give you that with the wisdom.
Yeah, it's also Justice dealing with the last time she had someone that was that she just met.
I mean, true.
Sirens outside, one moment.
Yeah, no worries. Except the difference is this one's at least more capable. Smile.
I'm going to be honest with you. Where we're headed, this is just going to be more blood. Your choice. They're not going away from the problem. If I were you, I'd go see if this carriage is still there. At least you'd be on the main road out. Maybe you could survive.
I kind of look over at Mabel and kind of want to know her thoughts.
I mean, roll me What are you trying to insight, Mogul?
I'm just trying to get a read on both of them.
For the most part, from what you can tell, since just passerbys, this one seems a bit odd, just because you get like some kind of whiff of magical energy off of them, but that's about all you can really get. Nothing like of malice, mostly. Maybe a little bit of annoyance and rage, considering your cat just decided to activate the landmine in front of them, but, to get back to the Mabel thing, I mean, when these bombings and stuff first started, I didn't want to say anything, but they ended up taking my mother and father towards the city center and started rounding at least some people up. So I'm curious if, they'd be okay or not, but it was too dangerous to get there. At least with these people, they seem to be able to handle themselves. And then I don't have to swing this. As she grabs again the 2x4 and is very unwieldy with it.
Again, I do apologize for that.
I'll kind of let you decide, Ellie, what you want to do.
Can I roll a persuasion check to try to get them to accept us to their party?
You don't really have to roll a persuasion. You can just RP it out, because I generally am not huge on player versus player unless it makes sense in the moment. So if you just want to ask them and talk to them, it would make more just for a more RP narrative sense. I usually only use persuasion stuff for NPCs.
Fangs will also add, since now I just heard the child speak, I was under the impression that you were the child's parent.
No. I found this kid alone, and we've been holed up in one of these buildings.
I see. Again, I do apologize for that incident.
But yeah, so if you want to ask to join, it's vision reality, which not huge on for players unless there's reason for it. Case in point, thing that happened with Diana.
Okay. Well, let us pair up with you, and we'll drop the kid off somewhere safe along the way. But she is someone capable, at least, if that matters to any of you.
Justice, roll me a perception.
Fangs looks very doubtful on that.
You could hear that wood plank shaking in Mabel's hands after a literal brush with that.
I think
but you've known people long enough that maybe she's trying to talk her up. Hopefully,
She kind of stops for a second, thinks about it. I hate to ask this of you, Fenrir. Are you serious? Goes over and it's the most I hate doing this, and then he kind of just flops over on his side, rolls over, belly up.
are you giving? So just out of curiosity, you just having him watch her, or are you giving her the ring of the Winter Wolf?
No, he's doing that I'm not dangerous, look at me. I'm going to be your friend and protect you, but kind of thing. And of course he hates
Alright.
it.
Okay.
It's look at me, I'm just a puppy dog, you don't need to be afraid of me.
Is your thing sick? It's also weird and spectral.
You know I can't really see him, so that's just a proper response now. What the hell, Mala? You told me that he was a perfectly fine dog. Now you're going to tell me that I'm not wearing the finest clothing in all the land.
You really are.
Are you still in your red
Fine.
spaghetti? In your red spaghetti from?
Oh, God damn it! If you're wearing that, it's like, yeah, you're really not now.
Down shirt and a leather duster.
Okay. So yeah, you're
Fangs kind of just looks very confused and then says, I do not know your concept of beauty, but...
Yeah, so that,
Things,
That's
it's a
what you-
metaphor you don't understand.
Right. Fangs will
so
slowly
some kind of-
approach,
okay, good.
and he'll pull out 2 daggers and hand one to each of them.
Do you take it, Alicia, or no?
I take the dagger.
Alright, and Babe will
Yeah.
take it. Still, again, unwieldy, but it looks a little bit better than the board. That
If-
thing was... I was basically using longsword stats for her with a board. She couldn't swing that shit for hell.
He just says, are you sure you understand the principal use of a knife?
Stab it until it's dead?
Use the pointy end
That's
too.
one way.
The pointy end goes into the target. Do not stab yourself by accident.
Hold on. No. Yeah, dude. I want to just roll... Yeah, got it.
Good.
As she kind of, like... There's like a... She kind of looks through the rubble and finds like a small holster with some, like, loosely tied string, kind of ties it to her side.
He'll give her one more cure wounds just for the sake of it. Or at least...
Miser, she has 10 health.
But yeah, she's tossed
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, Miser, you're fine. Like, I mean this
Well-
like above table.
I know.
Don't waste the spell slot unless you want to do it in character, but she's a commoner. She has like 10 HP, my dude.
On the table, as a player, I know Fangs, he does feel
Okay.
very guilty about this. That's why I rolled the wisdom.
As you do that, and like I'm fine now, but thank you.
Okay.
I don't think I got any of
apologize.
your names.
We did it. Oh, right. What the...
Right.
You
right.
never
One
introduced
sec.
yourself. You're like, leave, or you could join us, and then never said names.
No, Fangs did say his name, but he does
Well,
think
he
about...
did, but then you also put a nuke on them.
No, he introduced after he did the nuke. But okay, Fangs will just recorrect himself and go, right, you did mention ringing of ears. Points to himself, Fangs on blades.
Justice. I don't think you said your names.
Justice is kind of sitting there and thinking for a moment. You know, there's a part of me that says you'd be better off not knowing my name. But, my name is Justice. That's what you need to know for now.
Not Belly Dilly. As you see this doorman kind of...
I'm Mala.
Do you introduce yourself, Alicia, or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Melissa Rella, and this is Mabel. Nice to meet you.
You see, as she said that, like, Mabel kind of peeks from behind Alicia. It's like, hello, and kind of goes back behind.
I
Fangs
think
will...
Melanie describe her character. Or their character.
Oh yeah, Mela, since you weren't here, describe your flamboyant child.
A flamboyant child. Why?
Well, just because, like, just so Sam can kind of get an idea of the party makeup and just the general look.
Yeah, that's fine. That works. So, as kind of the picture indicates, for the most part, a half-orc has mostly orc features more than anything. So, he has the green skin, has his hair tied up a lot of the time, like what's shown in the picture. He's about, oh god, should I even put how tall he was in this thing? You're like,
You don't have to, like, go, like,
Super
super
tall.
in-depth. Just, like, a general, like, character design.
I mean, yeah, he's just 6 foot, and then he, in terms of clothing, because he's a barbarian, he doesn't wear a lot of, like, big armor or anything like that. He's just wearing basically the shirt you see and some trousers with boots. And he carries, as you have probably, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but you've heard it, he carries a great club of baguette. It's literally this
Giant
piece of bread. That is a baguette.
Yeah, you see this like very like V-neck cut barbarian kind of walk over with a giant breadstick smelling like a bakery.
Yeah.
Doesn't he also have like beautiful flowers in his hair?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I
He has
lotus flowers in my hair.
Yeah. Slowly becoming more and more flamboyant as the campaign goes on, apparently.
Getting ridiculous.
Oh my God. Also, Fangs immediately pauses. Oh, right. We have our 5th member, but she is... Right. Is she alright? And he immediately looks to the sack because that's where Diana would be in.
Okay, so you see this, yeah, I'm alright. Goddamn, I hate doing Cockney accent. Goddamn Harley. You see this, like, short kind of, so you would know it as a halfling, dressed up in, like, a cloak. And she actually has some kind of scale mail armor now. So, even though it's not drawn, like, some more, like, scaly type of armor. And kind of on her hip is nothing really, a few daggers and everything. So, yeah. And she's like, I'm fine. Can I go back in the bag?
I am surprised that none of the bones or the items have damaged you in the explosions.
You know, I'm very dexterous, even in the bag.
Somehow I feel like that was not supposed to be right words. Just closes the bag and just...
Diana is now forced back into the bag. Yeah, I actually rolled for, like, GM, just the evasion, plus I was also giving her, like, half cover anyway, because...
Wouldn't she get full cover at this point because Fangs are
Yeah, pretty much. This is the whole, midget squad again from fucking Ravenloft, and I hate it.
Except Fangs is not rain.
No. Well, you rain down from the sky, and so does your blood.
Okay, you got
Anyway.
me there.
So, yeah. Alicia, that's the party, and the wolf is kind of... would it be okay if I jumped on top of the dog? Like, just to kind of ride it, 'cause I'm kind of getting tired of walking.
Yes.
Okay. Let me move. To front. Or did it move? Not her.
Okay, this isn't as bad as I expected. As they're having to carry around Delhi.
You had to carry around the big one?
He was the possum.
There's a possum?
He's like with a possum.
Okay, so out of Deli's barrel, because technically, as he asked that, Alicia, you see, hold on, I gotta grab, oh, did I delete? No, wait, he's in pets! I have him. You see this fat-ass possum, like, pop his head through the barrel, be like, wah! And then just goes back in the barrel after being mentioned.
Was that a possum?
Yes, that is
Yes.
a possum. Oh, wait, are you asking in character?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
Yes. His name is Jimmy.
They're telling you his name is Amadeus. He's a fucking problem to the universe, but you know.
I'm still having a hard time believing that.
Actually, you can roll me, because this is one of the few perks of being in a religious mecca. Alicia, or Sam, you can roll me a religion,
Okay.
as they say, Amadeus. Do you say his full name or just Amadeus? Okay, so, with that, as I say Amadeus, you've heard the name when going through a bunch of different readings, probably through different pamphlets and whatnot, especially with a group known as the Mezzaline's Muses, aka a group religious based purely on like bards and music, which this party decided was a great way to fuck up. Which I'm not even going to talk about that. But anyway, so you remember, at least through some different pamphlets here and there, talks of Amadeus as what they would equate to probably the Antichrist? So when you hear Justice saying, probably a fuck up to the universe, maybe she's right. You don't know.
What the hell? I just sent over to what?
Deli. To explain, Justice explained who, who...
First, Fang was like, oh, that's just Jimmy, or you were. And
Yeah.
Justice is like, oh, his name's Amadeus, and he's the fuck up of the universe.
And because, of, Alicia's background being from the, my brain's being dumb, from Forwind, which is essentially a giant religious mecca, Amadeus probably comes up in Messaline's muses talk here and there. And, like I said, according to their teachings, probably the Antichrist. Or akin to that.
Oh, he ain't that bad.
Hanks is kind of.
Do you see him pop from that barrel again?
Hanks kind of looks up. Just a question. Hanks looks over to Jimmy. Does he still have that hole in his head?
I told you that's not getting removed. That's part of his character now. It's his design. But you see, also, if you look closely, Alicia, there's a hole in his head that you can just hear whistling going through, like where brain matter should be.
I just kind of stare in bewilderment, just
What a fucking party.
absolutely speechless at what I'm witnessing. A dog, a cat, and a possum. And the possum is some sort of antichrist in a barrel.
Yeah, that pretty much sums up this campaign.
Well, he don't live there. He just hangs out because he doesn't like walking too far.
Wah, wah, wah. Deli, it's up to you. You want to relax?
No. Stop eating that, you little bastard.
Yeah!
It's my dinner.
Ah!
It's strange, but before I was
You
able
eat
to...
this shit, I'm gonna eat you.
Wah!
I need that to make booze.
Fang
He's
looks
just
over.
munching on the corn.
Fang looks over to Justice and Mala, and it simply says, "It's strange, but before I could have sworn I was able to use some abilities to, or at least the ritual of the ancestors to speak to animals, but now I can't hear a darn word that Jimmy is saying."
Oh, he's doing that to you on purpose.
I feel like that's not really a big boss, you know?
I don't think that's new.
As he pops out of the barrel, fuck all of you, and then just goes back in.
No thanks.
Did
What
we
if
actually
good
hear it?
shit, Walker?
Did we actually hear it, or was it just, wow?
No, you actually hear it because due to some things I rolled on the side when we did the body split, I actually gave him the ability to talk normally. He just does it to be an asshole.
I see. So
So in
it's,
that case, how did I advance it?
so I did not. So I probably did not lose my ritual of my kinsman of speaking with animals. It's just
No.
That's the problem. Thanks. He ain't an animal.
He's an asshole.
I don't have one anymore because of that fucker.
No, you have two, remember?
Alicia, you're just watching as they're all arguing with a possum that's talking.
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking at Mabel on the side, and I'm just like, what did we get ourselves into?
I don't know, I got a cool dog though, and she's just kind of sitting on him. Technically it's a wolf, but still. You have to also imagine, this is an actual child, so like, having an adult conversation with you is probably not gonna go that far.
And then Fang says, "I do apologize for that. I was under the strange magic contention to shoot everything in sight."
You know, you could like aim a little to the left or right.
I
Not
think
that
he
fucking
kind of
hard.
deserved it, though. I think he kind of sort of deserved it. Just a
The
little bit.
fuck I mean you deserved it. You deserve to
Yeah,
fucking
you know
dick
what
up
I
your ass, but you don't.
You know what? You shut the fuck up. You don't know about that, so...
You do
Lay the
realize
fuck off.
that you took a hell of a bullet trying to save him.
I'm well aware, and I am grateful for that.
way too sober for this.
You pop
You
up
want
a
to
can
pass
of
me
booze.
something?
He does
Yeah,
this
after
So,
downing some booze, he just hands it over to Mala.
So, to explain,
Gallon.
Sam, what you see is this door pulls out basically small jars of clear liquid, which out above table it's moonshine. I need a con save, Deli, and a con save, Mal.
Oh boy,
Deli,
can't wait to fail this one.
You'll have yours at advantage. Deli?
Fangs,
Of course, because I'm a dwarf.
Fangs will just add.
Oh yeah.
Mala, you take it?
Absolutely.
Immediately hit the ground.
Immediately.
Can I make an attempt to
Yes.
slow down?
So you're technically
Wait a second.
you're immediately incapacitated because you rubbed the
Dead?
Can
No,
I
incapacitated.
attempt to catch Mala from falling
talk or
down?
anything. Yeah.
Okay.
Up. He's starting to drool. Nope.
Nelly takes a mirror
Nope.
out of his pocket, puts it in front of Mala's nose. Does it fog up?
Yeah, he's still breathing.
No, he's breathing, we're good.
So, Alicia, you watch them pass his moonshine, breaks it, fucking this big hulk of a man, fucking hits the ground.
Yes, the Panther Man tries to catch him, but then it's like, nope, too big.
No, yeah.
Sorry, Mala.
No,
But-
no, that's fine. I expected this, to be quite honest.
You are
Nelly just
incapacitated,
sticks a
you
jar
can't
in
talk.
Mala's hands.
But this is me as a character talking. Not a character, sorry, as a person talking.
Okay.
Not as a character.
I was gonna say, you could do like drunken slurs, because technically Deli can understand that. Which is the fun language I gave it.
God damn it, I don't even know what I would be saying then now.
Drunken slurs. Oh my God.
Look at the sky go away.
He's glad to meet you.
I am curious,
Hi,
though.
you're so pretty.
Fangs does look over to at least LSA and to Maple and
Mabel, not Maple.
Okay, Mabel.
B, not P.
Mabel. Okay.
Yeah.
And it just asks,
You said your parents were taken to the center. Is that anywhere near here or the direction from this location?
Let me roll this at advantage, because she at least has gone around this town, and it's the only reason why she hasn't fucking gotten caught, because she knows too many back alleys. Yeah, it's about 5 blocks down that way, and then take a right. I don't know if you want to do that, though, considering... Looks at Mala.
Yes, I was going to ask that, but it seems like they've already taken initiative on their relaxation time.
Oh wait, that would have been an advantage.
Why are you punching Mala? What are you trying to do? Oh, okay. Hi!
First one just punched to wake Mala up, and then the second one is
Hold on,
Here's what I'll do.
pointed status.
Here's what I'll do, because I don't think it's gonna remove the whole hangover. I'll take off the incapacitated part of it, and you can walk and stand, but you're still kind of drunk. I'm still giving you drunk, but I'm taking off the incapacitated part for that.
I immediately.
So you punch, what I imagine is, alright, come here. And Alicia, you watch as this blind woman first punches him, and then, touches, you see, some aura come out, and then immediately the man's straight up again, kind of.
Sort of. I'm actually leaning on Fangs now.
It's more of a
Like
slow
my arm is
hand
wrapped
slap.
around him, and I'm leaning on him.
It was more of an open hand slap, but it was there.
Slap to the face.
Oh yeah, the slap was the why do you have to get drunk now? We're in the middle of a minefield, and then the healing is I'm not letting you die out here. You don't.
Why did you hit me? What was that for?
Because if you're dead, you can't make love to Warren.
You're right. Where is Warren, by the way?
Oh my fucking god.
wasn't Warren supposed to give you a
Last
message?
time we
back?
heard, he's in Paluna.
Oh,
Not Balloon,
that's
Balloon.
where we should
I
go.
think it was Avo.
Oh,
Something.
wallow, wallow, whatever.
Make a
Let's go
drink.
find him. We can party all night.
Yeah, after we're done here, that's where we're going.
All right, sweetie, take your meds.
Yes, we still need to deal
I
with
don't
the
have
monster.
meds. I don't know what you're talking about.
That wasn't anyone. That was just a
I
bunch
know.
of people. Do we want to go to the center of town? Your friend doesn't seem all that great.
I agree.
Fangs tries to help carry, well, mostly drag
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Mala around. Because he also has Diana in the sack in the satchel as well, hanging in there. So it's like,
Hey, Mala is gonna sit there once in a while and just like pat on Fangs because he's so drunk. He's like, "You're a pretty kitty," patting his head.
You had better sober the fuck up.
What? I'm not sober.
No, you're not.
Why am I not sober?
Get sober or get pulled over.
Then to LSA and Mabel, this will be likely happening often.
No, this only happened 3 times, and he shows 5 fingers.
Alicia, how do you feel about your new compatriots that you agreed to join? How you feeling?
I'm still just like staring, just kind of like thinking.
This was a mistake.
Alright, do we take the back alleys with Drunky McDrunken fuck? Or...
Nah, let's go say hi to the townspeople. It'll be great.
I
You know
think
what? I
the
feel like
people.
punching Mal until they get into that, what, call it, Mr. Grumpy Pants phase. And then just point and have them run while we use that as a distraction.
I could dance. That's a distraction.
Oh fuck, the kazoo! Fangs, get the kazoo!
Mala, we are still in enemy territory. We cannot do celebration just yet. Yes,
Oh,
look,
why are we here?
because
You know, one drink's never hit him this bad. To my defense.
Actually, they hit worse.
Did he eat today?
Sorry.
no, he did not.
Alicia, while they're arguing, you said you wanted to do something then?
Yeah. While they're arguing, I want to cast Minor Illusion on Mal.
Okay, so what do you want to
Yeah.
make?
Kind of an apparition.
What do you want to make?
An apparition.
Anything in specific? Because then this would make it funnier. So you can kind of like choose whatever you make. It's just got to be like within the cube. It shouldn't be too hard.
Another Mal.
I mean,
Yes.
technically you can. Oh my god.
Yes. Love it.
Hold on, give me a minute. I'll go back because I'm trying to adjust some things to make sure I have some.
Oh my
Guys,
god,
alright.
I love this.
Look up. Maybe this one is stronger. I'm seeing double.
Look, there's another meme! Look! Oh my
So
god!
technically, how minor illusion works, you can technically, it doesn't have any sound or voice, but you can technically make it mimic Mala because it does let you do that.
I do not think I consumed any alcohol
Hey,
or the shine that.
that's what I'm gonna do. Malik gets off of Fangs, and he goes to try to hug himself.
You're gonna, alright, roll me a dex, a disadvantage,
Oh,
because
my.
it's an illusion.
Yeah, I know.
It's a
I'm
disadvantage.
doing this for the flavor, damn it.
I know, it is funny, and I appreciate it.
Oh, there we go.
You just immediately eat dirt as you watch it shimmer.
Plant.
We should go find somewhere for this idiot to sober up before he gets us blown to hell.
I mean,
That
if
and
you want,
also,
we have a small place, and maybe Alicia can help make some food. She's kind of nudging at you.
He is trying to hug the ground right now.
I'm just gonna do a quick perception to look around if there's any more of those porcelains running around with our banter.
Wait, are you an actual chef?
Yeah.
Oh, thank the gods. I've been having to cook for these idiots, and I ain't the greatest. They don't like my Mire food, apparently.
I eat them.
Nothing, thanks.
We had 3 days of nothing but that corn that you bought.
If I shit any more corn, I'm gonna cry.
You can just do it.
I did not mind the food. It was different from what I'm used to. Could wish to have more meat, but
Okay, I'm gonna throw something on your sheet, Alicia, or Sam, because I forgot to. So give me 1 sec. Because you actually do have the cooking tools and the proficiency to use them. I just forgot to throw on your sheet. So here's a question then, since you're proficient. What would you use as your, like, modifier? Intelligence, dexterity, strength, constitution, wisdom, or charisma? Like, basically, think of it in the sense of how would Alicia cook her food with, like, a bit of pizzazz, a bit of...
Just kind of care, making sure everything goes well. Nothing's
Alright.
overcooked, nothing's undercooked.
I guess because technically charisma also deals with the body and that stuff. I'll just throw it under charisma also because it
All that
makes sense.
presentation.
True. In the words of Megamind, you can be a bad guy, but if you miss presentation, it's not even worth it. Did you want to do something else then, Sam?
Yeah, in the meantime, I want to cast Minor Illusion again. On now, with corns circling around them.
Oh look, there's corn in the air. Oh, look how cool that is. I want to eat it. Why can't I eat it?
Fangs just
I'm
gonna take a quick.
hungry now. What the fuck?
Oh my fucking god!
He's almost crying, by the way.
You see Mabel kind of laughing at this?
Fang's just gonna
That's
look at
not
it,
funny.
and he's not sure if these things are ethereal or not.
No, they're not. I'm gonna give you straight up. There's no. Actually, I forgot. There is something. You look. You don't feel anything ethereal, but as you kind of look at Alicia, you get something kind of like the same energy Delia would give off, but instead of gravity, it's more temporal.
Fangs gets a little too uncomfortably close, or closer toward Alicia.
What are you doing? This panther, that tactical new Q, is now in your face.
How tall are they compared to me?
What, you're 5... I don't think we gave you size, so I think average size is like 5'7" to 5'8" for elf, if I remember correctly. So, sorry, 5'5" to 5'8" for adult elf. And Fangs, how tall are you?
Oh damn, he's literally a full foot taller than her. But
Yeah, so he's like towering over you.
the thing is too that he does tend to slouch down a lot though, so at least especially when he's like looking at something very interesting, and he is just gonna say it out loud too. You smell or feel like the ethereal.
I'm just kind of staring up, just.
Yeah.
And the only thing I
Delia's
can
gonna
do is,
tell
how can you smell that?
I am uncertain how, but recent month, new things have been experience have led me to obtain strange abilities. I can somewhat detect a hole within this reality and the border of the ethereal to some degree. You smell like one of those. Similar but not. believe the words that Deli and Justice use are temporal.
Holy shit, he's lying.
As you're saying
Deli.
this, Deli's like grabbing your hip and pushing you back, like reaching up and grabbing Fangs. Thanks. How many times do I have to tell you to stop smelling everybody?
He does have like all the time.
Oh, here just a little bit. But I was checking
Totally.
if those
Okay.
floating corn things were ethereal.
They're more okay. So, kind of to explain how it works, or at least what you see, they definitely give off more temporal energies than ethereal.
Yeah, but Fangs, this is just on the player speaking. That's just how Fangs is reading it. He is
Oh.
not 100% sure what he's picking up.
Okay. Sorry, Deli, you want to say something, or after pulling away the cat?
Sorry about him. Can we? Have we moved over to their hideaway?
I'm assuming you're walking and talking now at this point. I'll
Alright.
move you.
Yeah, Fangs just dragging Mala. Oh,
I'm not sure if I formally introduced myself or not. I was unfortunately incredibly sober.
I did introduce him. I just went.
Just,
Okay.
what is their player name?
Alicia.
Alicia.
Alicia,
yeah.
okay.
Alicia is the lady here, and then Mabel is the child here that Fangs almost killed by accident because he decided to Goomba stomp on the.
I swear to
Also-
Christ, Fangs is gonna kill more of my NPCs just on accident at this point.
That's just Fangs' job.
Kill my NPCs. Even the good ones.
He's
He's gonna
trying
kill
not to.
Samuel at some point. I'm waiting for it.
I do apologize for my friends, Alicia. We've been through a lot, and I mean a lot, in the past couple of weeks, so we're a bit hesitant to trust and include people, so I just wanted to... He puts a big fucking tobacco dip in his lip as he's saying it.
I mean, we could tell you, but you know what? I'm just gonna put it out there. How much do you value your sanity and your worldviews?
Alicia?
Very little.
You'll
I was-
feel-
So much for the voice of reason. Oh my god.
Okay, so do you want the whole story, or is it, you know, the what is it called? Abridged.
Why?
So-
Wait, that's the bridge
probably
somewhere?
about as tall as this child, aren't I?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, Mabel's also riding on Fender right now, so she's probably a little taller than you.
Oh, she's definitely taller than me then.
But,
So-
wait, where's there a bridge?
Yes, I'm curious about this too.
Where's the bridge? I didn't see a bridge coming in here.
I only want to wait. That's right.
You're a child, an idiot, and a drunk.
Wait. If she's a native, then how does she not know about the bridge 5 kilometers from here?
What's that?
There's a bridge 5 kilometers from here.
Is this bridge a significant tactical advantage for us against the enemy?
Absolutely.
Except that it's outside.
There ain't no way I'm making it 5 miles anywhere.
He didn't say 5 miles, he said 5 kilometers.
What the hell is a kilometer?
It's like where someone dies every...
I just realized that how it was.
Can we do different math? Because I think you're wrong.
I am not.
4 is 9.
I'd like to point out you're arguing 10 years.
Jelly, we are in Schlington.
The 4th square is 9.
God. They do the
You know,
king's math here.
We do it's as she pulls out pieces of electrum.
No, oh yeah, it's called the Keystone Math, Jeebus. It's widely accepted everywhere in the North. That's why it sucks. They use things like liters and milliliters instead of gallons.
Always had troubles finding pint jars up here.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what I found a pint. I can only find these fucking liters.
Meanwhile, every UK person watching this in the sky.
I built and played a redneck. I'm going to be mad about the easier version of math.
True. Anyway. So yeah, you all. So to kind of circle back, we kind of got off track because when don't we at this point? Justice had asked you, Alicia, if you want the abridged version or the complete version of everything that's happened so far.
I say the abridged version, but I look over at Fang, say temporal, and then just wink at him. So temporal, throw a wink in there.
Bridge temple. Oh dear God. Okay. Anyway.
I feel like I am lost in this conversation now.
You know, I felt a weird shift in the wind, and I'm surprised it wasn't one of those ones where Fangs got all, weird. But we're good.
So you tell her the abridged. I'm gonna let you describe the abridged version because I think it'd be funnier in character to kind of understand how Justice would see an abridged version rather than above table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so... About a month ago, we all got an invitation to go to a crazy fucking rich man's party, which ended up being him just trying to kill all of us in sacrifices to an elder god beyond the stars called corruption. Okay, let's see, we go there, we got the bell, we met the chick in the bloodbath,
Oh, she was hot.
there was that one girl who kept sucking on my toes. I feel like I'm supposed to owe her money or something. I'm not sure about that. Is that on my... I have yet to figure this out, Jelly.
No, she did that for free. She didn't ask for money before or after.
Okay, right,
We
right.
also met the one known as Evra.
We don't talk about Evra, I don't think, do we? Are we talking about
Silent. Look, like Fang's just under that straw hat. You just see those piercing green eyes staring at you. Like fucking.
I thought we agreed we didn't talk about Evra to people outside of Evra.
Oh, I had forgotten.
I mean, I just don't feel that it was assumed because,
Considering the amount of injuries as well as the giant evil zombie dragon thing that nearly cut me in half. So
I haven't even gotten to that stage yet. Holy crap. Has it really only been a month?
it feels like a lifetime or two.
So we've been from one side of the continent to the other side of the continent. The short term, Mala was hired to be with us. Mala's employer turned Delhi into a possum, stole his body. We just got back at 9 of the, 2 days ago. There's this thing called the corruptions. The gods are dead. Or complete fucking assholes, apparently. And, I'm here to kill my father and everyone under him.
We already got one. The leader of the foreman.
Wait, was he foreman?
I believe
Like
he
in
was.
an overcoat?
No, I did not see no overcoat.
Elliot just has the pickaxe over his shoulder.
I can't either.
When a child and the idiot of the party interact, shit's gonna go down.
They call the leader of the foreman, I believe, the conductor or something. No, that was something else.
No, the conductor's the guy on the train.
Completely different man that we do not piss off.
Yes, he had a very dangerous shovel. I remember that now.
Oh.
Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of really the basis of it. You're welcome to think we're crazy. Most people do until they have to interact with it.
So, this is gonna be weird. But, Alicia, can you roll me, history at advantage?
Okay.
Because there's a reason why. Okay, I'll give you this because you would have seen at least once. And do you remember a mention of that same word, corruption, but you don't remember in what context exactly? You just remember it being mentioned when you were reading that special book that gave you a couple interesting new tongues in the library from forever ago.
Oh yeah, the funny book.
Justice.
What,
So good.
what about the funny book?
Are you asking me or is that character?
That was to you. Out of character.
Oh, okay. So, remember when we had talked about in GMs why you could speak deep speech?
Oh,
That book.
yeah.
That book.
Ah.
So it had popped up to kind of explain again, just above table. The word had popped up like maybe once or twice, but you don't remember, maybe because your memory's too foggy. But it did pop up every now and then. But then after reading that, the book just kind of wouldn't open again, and you just had the ability to speak some weird tongues that you didn't have before.
Right.
It's up to you if you want to describe that or not.
So I guess, yeah, so going back into character. A while ago when I was back home, I did end up reading a couple of books. One of them had corruption in them at least once, but after reading it, I unexplainably gained a new language. And the book just ceased to open.
Witchin'! He yells from the other room.
Who yelled that?
Deli. Deli wandered over and sat in a chair.
He's asking what language.
Yeah, but he's a redneck, so he said witchin'.
Something called deep speak, or speech.
Bill, you can roll me a history.
Okay.
There's a reason.
Yeah.
You have a good teacher, I'm just saying that. Okay,
So
that
do
makes
I.
sense. So, Jelly, you remember Evra, because the way graviturgy and temporal magics works in the temporal plane? Oh, sorry.
She's on the phone if you think she's talking to me.
Oh, okay, no, that's my bad. So, you remember, because speaking of Evra, since it got brought up, with Evra and all her talking, she had mentioned that deep speech had originated somewhat in the temporal planes, but had evolved outside of its influence more in what would be referred to as the astral plane, at which, weirdly enough, you remember going to, and those weird, fun, blood men with the glass faces. That's
are
why
you talking about
you're also...
the temporal dialect or the astral dialect?
I'll let you decide that one in character. I'm not gonna say how each language goes. Sam?
What was the question again?
Temporal dialect or astral dialect
Temporal.
for your deep speech?
Temporal.
Oh. You been there?
I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, you could, So to move, then Sam, you can click on your token and just hit Q like every time, and it makes that little pathway. Or you can just move it like. That's a good way just to track footsteps. Yeah, you got it. But the one asking is the one in this room.
Ah.
Goes over, looks into Fang's backpack. Did you learn a language when you were corrupted?
No? Could I have?
Closes the bag again.
Okay.
The child's now back in the bag. Are we just gonna leave that guy out there? I think he's still singing sweet. Nothing's on the floor.
He'll be fine.
He shall
Is
be
he
fine.
inside?
What's up?
Is Mal inside?
Yeah, he's right here.
Mal's just right there. Yeah. So,
Okay.
basically, to kind of explain, each of these separated our room. This is like the main room where he's staying is. This is the door outside. Right, so
Just
right
as
now, you're all in.
to it. But,
Yeah. She's kind of like looking out the door occasionally, like kind of standing, like every fucking cool kid ever, just like looking out the door, and then you realize she's blind, so she's probably facing the wrong way. She's like staring at the wall.
But she's facing into this room, but she's got like a hand on the wall, so and you can tell that she's like basically feeling for his movement.
There it comes. Alright, well, I mean, we've just been eating rations. Do you have any actual food? Looks at Deli. The small child on the wolf.
Well, I've been. What's up?
Oh, sorry, go ahead. My bad.
I was just gonna say, well, I've been spicing up some of our food with, some peppers, a couple of flowers, whiskey, and a bit of gunpowder.
I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Gunpowder too?
I'm pretty
That'd
sure.
be great.
I'm pretty
But
sure.
you think it was pepper?
Miss Alicia, do you know how to cook with all that? Hopefully.
Minus the gunpowder, yeah.
Alright, well, maybe if this person makes as bad as food as they say he does, maybe you can make something better.
Yeah, definitely.
Backhanded compliments, let's go.
I've never hit a child before, but I won't start today.
Good night, fierce. Alright, so, to do
No,
what
Deli's
if you want
food
to
is
cook,
actually very good. I was able to eat it.
then you look up Alicia, and then you remember that man took a bomb, so you don't know if his, like, opinion on food is a good one.
Yeah, I just kind of stare at them and gently look away.
For the whole time I'm talking about food, Justice has not said a word.
Alright, so, to roll your cooking utensils then for it, you would, so you go to your sheet, right? Your character sheet, where it says cooking utensils and the tool. You just click it and it'll roll it for you.
Just click cooking utensils.
Yep, right on the thing where it's, holy shit. Alright, so describe to me how you make this meal, because I want to think it'd be real interesting, plus it also gets you more used to RP. So how would, like, you take all the ingredients, like, what are you making? Just give me just a basic rundown.
I grab the old pan that we left inside, put the
Okay.
ingredients in the pan, just kind of toss them around, throw some seasoning, throw some... some of the wood for flavor.
Okay, so like a hickory. It'd probably be Mughal, because I don't know German culture. What's a very prevalent wood in Germany?
Oak.
Okay, so probably like an oaky flavor to it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then after you kind of stir it all around, what exactly would it be? Would it be like a what?
It's the first German thing that popped into my head was strudel.
Oh, you're not making strudel with fucking spices.
It's
Fuck
like,
it. Okay, go
seasoned
ahead, sorry.
greenery.
Okay, so you realize actually, Delia's, they're throwing all this stuff in. This is more like a vegetarian platter than a meaty platter.
Thanks, don't look.
Why? He
Who
looks.
else is making food?
I don't smell meat
All
on
right.
it though.
There's
Really,
none.
Yeah, I can. The most nicest moment I've ever heard from you or not.
No.
Which is funny, by the way, Sam, because you didn't pick elf. Elves are generally vegetarian by nature anyway, because they eat a lot of fruits and berries.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, you get
Thanks,
that, all that
Hyper
meal.
Thunder Warlord.
But yeah, so yeah, you get done cooking the food. I'll say with your mess kit and stuff, you probably have enough like smaller bowls. Is it like a stew or is it more like a?
Kind of like a. Yeah, I guess it is kind of like a stew.
Okay, so yeah, you'll hand out your bowls with all these, like I'll say that's for the sake of it, it's a spiced vegetable stew. And yeah, you just hand out some bowls to everyone.
The bowl
And
is
I'll
made of porcelain.
No, it's actually
No.
part of the mess.
Actually, I'm gonna use minor illusion again, if you guys don't mind.
Of course. Yeah.
Minor illusion on Deli with a big succulent pig.
What? So like you putting a face of a pig on him, or what kind of?
No, there's just a platter on the ground with a big succulent pig.
Oh. So
I know.
Deli, you can have the soup bowl.
This.
I'd be Arcana, but even still, yeah. Deli.
Well, Arcana's
you see
better.
immediately through that illusion. Yeah, I was gonna say. You see through the illusion immediately, and it's like, oh, this is just a bowl of veggie soup.
You know, thank you for trying, but he just like slips the spell book out of his like front pocket under his beard. I can do that too.
It doesn't have the same smell.
Look, a pig! Everybody eat up!
Oh my fucking.
Fangs immediately comes over to it, but then as he sniffs it, there's no smell of the.
You'll just get like the spices of like the peppers, but you're not getting like
No,
succulent.
Fangs just smells like bacon.
It does not smell like bacon.
Oh, you motherfucker!
It absolutely smells like bacon.
That kind of smells like bacon.
But it's not chewy.
Oh wait,
though.
you can change the flavor of the vegetable soup. I forgot.
Yup.
Prestidigitation does that. Fucking, I love those two smells
Fangs has
together.
bacon salad soup.
I'll take
least-
bacon salad soup, please.
Hold on, I gotta look. Okay, yeah, minor illusions, the cantrip. For some reason, I thought it was a spell. My first level.
Yeah, minor illusions is good. We're just
The
throwing
funny
cantrips
part
at
about
each other.
this is, with all the minor illusions, Justice hasn't seen a thing.
Yeah, I know.
It's a
These
fucking
mouths are just flexing on each other, don't worry.
But the two magic users in the party are making fun of the drunk and the idiot.
Fangs just chugs the soup in one go.
You showed his malice. Like, this is the best bacon salad soup I've ever had.
Please, Mala, just roll me like a sleight of hand at disadvantage because you're drunk. I want to see how
Yeah.
well you actually did it.
Alright, alright.
It makes
Absolutely fucking
Right,
go.
you burnt. You I'm pretty sure you got more on your shirt and your clothes than actually mouth.
Absolutely.
Damn it, Mal, you have to be the second prettiest one here.
Thank you, I appreciate it. You're the first, buddy.
I do not understand your concepts of beauty, though.
Mabel's gonna
You're
drink her
pretty
soup.
too.
Then Alicia, after you hand it to her, kind of thank you.
Little D, you're gonna pop out of that backpack anytime soon, or?
Yes, Diana, are you okay in there? You've been.
Yeah.
I do apologize if you had.
Thanks, backpack.
Yeah.
Why was I in a backpack?
You fit in there, and I didn't want to do anything player-wise to your character.
By the way, your fellow occupants in that backpack were a couple of bone skulls and spines that were looking back at you.
And you felt a few vibrations, but thankfully, because of your fucking evasion, you didn't get anything. Like, there's a few holes in it, shrapnel, but
Oh, I didn't mean to roll at a disadvantage.
what are you taking? Or are you
I
opening
don't
the bag?
know, but obviously I took something. I cannot be in a bag and not take something.
Oh no!
Why do I feel like with that, like, we look in the bag and the bag's empty, and we're all like, Fangs, didn't you have a bunch of stuff in here?
No, I took taken all of it.
Hold on, I'll roll a d4, I have an idea.
It doesn't.
Diana, where have you been?
Oh yeah, Mal was
Been
drunk.
here the whole
Alright,
time.
I will just make this one note though. The dagger is going to be always on Fangs' person though, so.
I figured you wouldn't move.
No. Make it some. It doesn't need to be something important. It
Oh,
just-
no, I figured. Yeah, it's probably like a shin bone or something that Fangs was cleaning.
Okay.
So just add shin bone to
Actually,
your inventory, I guess.
just
What's up?
there. I'll just I'll give you a quick screenshot of what's in there, and I'll let you decide because most stuff he
I
doesn't
rolled
use.
it.
I know, but I just figured
Here, I'll
maybe.
actually just,
Yeah,
I'll
so
just go through his bag real quick.
Yeah.
There's
there's one item like near the bottom that might be something that Diana might pick up for it.
Which one? The scimitar?
No, the healing pots. He's completely forgot about them.
Okay, yeah, no, Diana, I'll give you that because that's funnier. Diana, you go and you're like, huh, there's this kind of greenish potion that Fangs hasn't taken. I'll just take this for myself. And you kind of pocket it.
But I don't know what it is.
No, you know what a healing potion is. Like, I'm not going to hold that against you.
It's
Okay.
it's a healing
Well,
potion
you said it was green.
because
Well,
something
yeah,
special
usually,
to it.
it's, well, they're green or red. It depends on DM discussion, but yeah.
I'll just copy paste it and
Okay.
healing pots something special.
Oh, no, not
Okay.
that one.
Yeah, there's two of them. Thanks, forgot all about them.
Oh, God. So,
Alright, well, I took one.
okay,
Okay.
well, just write healing pot something special down then. And as you do that, you hear, why is there a little person coming out of your bag that's almost as tall as me? Diana.
Oh. I like to take naps in there sometimes. I don't
Okay.
like walking. I have little legs.
I'm gonna keep that in mind for later.
Thanks, kind of looks
Fangs
over.
one time read a book and thought he thought, say hello to my little friend was an interesting idea. Oh.
Oh my
Wait,
fucking
did Fangs know I was in there? Like,
Yes.
there?
Like,
He-
the party knew.
Fangs
Okay.
literally put you in there.
Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was a weird, like, Diana just went into the backpack.
No. I kind of used it as, like, actual thing, and I was like, I'm just gonna stay in here for the time being.
Okay.
But there is
But
some,
yeah,
there is some
Diana,
burn marks on the back.
as you leave the backpack, you see someone you have not seen yet in the party. Let me click. And Shift Z. You see this elven woman kind of passing out soup to everyone.
Diana looks around and notices that she does not have soup. What?
You like some
What's your
Diana?
Are
No,
you?
you're just all spilled all over yourself.
No.
Most of Mal's dinner is on his shirt.
Yeah, it is. And I hand you my empty bowl.
I was gonna say, I'll take the empty bowl. Yay!
You're so
An
welcome.
avocado.
It's the best bacon salad stew you're gonna ever have in your life.
She'll just, like, look at Mala and, like, pretend to drink some soup. Yum!
That is the best ever. I'm glad you like it. That one over there made it.
I'm gonna give a little wave to the elf, and then I'm gonna lean over to the Fangs. What happened to Mala?
Fangs, in return,
They
leans,
just they're sitting on the jar of sipping on this jar of moonshine. I don't know.
Fangs points.
Is there alcohol and no one's sharing?
Is there alcohol? I want some more alcohol.
Yeah.
This one's about 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay,
Fang just points at
with the
Deli
second
when
one,
Diane
with the
asks
second
a
one,
question.
Mally, you definitely get the hangover effect, but you're definitely better now.
Hangover
Like-
effect, bruising.
Yeah,
No.
it's like the immediate because this clears drunkenness, but you immediately get the fog cloud smashing on your head.
Ow. That hurt. Why?
Are you?
Why does this hurt? Oh god.
Are you now saying
Why in the fuck is there food all over my shirt?
you
I don't know,
placed it
Mal.
upon
I just
yourself?
eat like a piggy.
You know what? I'm gonna throw this food at you.
As they're all talking.
How old are you?
Mal, stop, quit your bitching.
What?
You're clean
What's
now.
wrong with him? Stick up his ass?
No, you are clean now. It seems.
Oh. Oh, hey, look, cool, thanks.
As they're all talking, Mabel talks to
We're
you.
making a
Alicia.
bad impression.
It's like, at least they're funny. I don't know if they'll live long, but they're funny.
So
Maybe I need to go back in the story and the shit that we've actually survived because,
If we were able to survive a dragon and its undead hordes of strange monstrosities, I think we can survive this crazy thing with the statues.
Wait. You survived a creature that only people made up in storybooks to scare people?
Yes.
That's dragging me next to
one.
That we
We killed a
did.
prima donna, for fuck's sake.
What's the prima donna?
You remember just a cold bitch?
Oh, the woman that took you.
You want to try to kill
Mal-
Deli or kill
Yes.
Jimmy before you did?
I think they're crazy. She's looking at you, Alicia.
I'm looking over at Mabel, and then I look over at them, and while they're all talking,
I'm gonna lay down now.
I think y'all know what I'm gonna do.
Alright, what are you gonna do? What
My
funny-
new illusion now.
What are you gonna?
Okay.
What are you gonna make?
Like a tiny corn, like a little baby corn,
Aw.
falling off your leg.
Aw.
What the hell is that? Is that a baby corn? Oh my god.
I don't smell
I reach out
anything.
for it.
Your arm just goes through it.
Oh, did I kill the baby corn? What is
No,
it?
it's still there. Like it just goes through it, kind of like phasing.
What is this? This
Oh,
is
what does
weird.
Malik keep doing?
What?
I don't know, you keep reaching for something and there's nothing there.
No, there's a baby corn right here. Like, just look at this cute little thing. I mean, you can't look at it, but you can feel it, right? Like, it's right there.
Look at it.
Look at it, damn it.
I am going to punch the drunkenness out of you next. Clearly we are not getting the situation working. Alright.
I'm going to ask again, where is the alcohol that someone's not sharing?
I got that.
I want to feel what Mal is feeling. I need to be on his level.
I don't have a lot.
Well, you do.
You know what? I don't want to hear it.
What a clusterfuck this is. What a
I literally
clusterfuck
walked
this
in
is.
on the best conversation, I will
The
say.
best.
I feel bad for Sam because this is their first fucking session.
Oh, yeah.
You brought them into this.
You did.
True.
You know exactly
Welcome to
what
my
capable of.
campaign. This is about the level bar of expectation, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, I only have. Is this like a lit?
Yeah, it's,
Fire.
it's like a fireplace. It probably has the soup pot that Alicia was making, aka the...
Can I? Oh wait, no. Never mind. I was thinking I still had that bone. I grabbed a
No.
bone from.
No, you have
No,
the
I don't.
healing pot, because I
have
worked that back.
Yeah. No, you're good. Never mind.
If you are all done making a lot of noise, you do know those probably should be at least quiet towards the nighttime, just in case some shit hits the fan. That's Mabel kind of like hushing her voice a little.
Well, if we were with day left, we were just gonna keep going.
Where are we? It was really dark in the backpack.
Ruin City. It doesn't have a name. If it does, it's lost at the moment. To explain. So do you just want to take this as a short rest then? I can just do, I think that'd probably be better than a long rest considering.
I mean, unless anybody else wants a long one.
I don't.
Alright.
Rest, yeah.
Alright, so Sam, to explain, a short rest is where you can use, if you're missing hit die, you can use them to gain them back. So what you do for that is, you see where on your sheet it says, hit dice the d6, right under your HP.
So it's actually left.
Yep.
If anybody was down, they're healed.
Yeah. So if you want to heal, you would just like say click that, then you add that back to your current hit points, and you can do that 8 times, and you get all of them back on a. So basically, it's a way to kind of patch up your wounds with short rests and stuff.
But in this case, everybody should be healed up because Justice had plenty of key left.
Yeah. So at this point, I'll probably just put everyone at max because it would make sense. So you'd probably be at 62 HP.
Great.
Miser, I hate that gift because you reminded me of the pain.
More walking.
All right.
Alright, back in the backpack. No, just kidding, I'll walk.
Okay.
You know, Debbie,
So,
I'm sure there's a spell out there where you can become a possum again if you have 80s that fucking problematic.
No, even when I was a possum, I was still fat as hell. Opens the lid. Yeah, I'm looking at you.
It
I
was
don't
not
know
so
what you're talking
uncomfortable.
about.
Yes, baby.
Amadeus. Technically Amadeus, but yes.
No, he's
Because you
Jimmy.
can. Well, also, by the way, Diana, because you did miss this, he can now talk
Hmm.
normally to you. He just fucks with the party now.
Oh, okay. Hold on tight to coin purse.
You fucking stole it from him!
I didn't steal!
Yeah. Sorry, you robbed the dead.
Borrowed.
See, there's a difference.
Okay,
See,
so
that's
you guys,
called looting.
Yeah, it's looting. I don't know what, like,
it's
I don't know what
stealing.
crap.
It's stealing with style.
It's friendly looting.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you guys are coming in from. Did I move them out? No. Okay. As you guys are walking for a decent way, and Mabel's kind of directing you all, you get towards, I'll say, a nicer part of town. Like, a lot of the buildings here, though, like, towards the outskirts were blown up. Here, it's less covered in porcelain and looks like it was left unscathed. There's a lot more brick and mortar homes, maybe a few factories kind of still standing with different smoke. Almost as if, like, anyone towards the outskirts was kind of fucked, but the innards were kind of left intact.
This is a weird question.
Go ahead.
As we're moving through and catching different angles of winds and stuff, Justice is going to try and sense and sniff out if she can smell where the porcelain kilns are, because she's got to have something to be making all these dolls.
You can kind of roll me just a perception then.
I'm gonna use my magic eye.
Deli, this whole area is just filled with magic, almost like to kind of put it like above table, but also it seems like a lot of these houses, this place, or like this towards more you get towards the center, are kind of surrounded by abjuration to protect all the buildings or anything important from explosions, magical or otherwise. It's kind of like, imagine like a shield spell, but tied to buildings and brickworks. Like, this is an insane level of casting.
I don't think we're gonna be breaking any of this porcelain soon. It's warded. Maybe Mallet's fangs might have a better chance than
But,
I'm guessing that lightning bolt came from you, Alicia.
Alright, what was that?
He's kind of just like saying that maybe the physical guys can probably break the walls, but he looks at you. I'm guessing that lightning bolt that whizzed above my head came from you.
Did it almost hit you?
Pretty close.
No, it was a kid.
All right.
Let me deception.
He moves his focus over to the small child. All right, so you're gonna not want to. If you're thinking about taking down any of these buildings, don't worry about it. They're magically warded.
What's a ward?
Yeah.
Wow.
When you said small child, I thought you were talking about me.
Oh
No,
my
this
god.
was actually a child. You're just
Same, though.
small. He looks at you. You're about the same height I am.
And this child is about the same height as both of you. What a fucking time,
Oh,
anyway.
look at this. We have 3 children. Fantastic.
I am.
And depending on how
6
drunk
times
you are,
your age.
And we
Say that again, Dilly. What now?
I'm possibly 6 times your age.
And I'm about 1,000 of yours. Shut the fuck up.
God,
No, fucking Amadeus from the barrel.
I know.
Well, some call me the Antichrist, so close enough.
what's a Christ?
What is this Antichrist is?
But you're a guy, wouldn't you be
Oh
Uncle
my
Christ?
No, I'd rather be Father Christ.
Again. What is
Or
Christ?
maybe-
Christmas.
Christmas?
What's a Christmas? Christmas isn't in this world, Ellie. Remember, there's another name for it. I'm just forgetting the name.
Winterfest.
Yep, there we go. Winter's
Winterfeast.
Feast.
You mean, Winter Feast? What
Is that
about?
weird dream we all had that never had any effect on anything that we did?
What?
Fucking one shot, kill yourself.
I still got glitter in my beard.
Today's canon.
After all these years.
That was because of Diana.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
That wasn't
Very
from a one
confused.
shot. Oh wait, no,
And-
sorry. That's temporal glitter. It just stays with you no matter where you go. The worst kind of glitter.
I just remember fighting some sort of rat king woman that was very euphoric in slaying her.
You know what? Because all of you are saying that shit. Roll me an intelligence. All of you.
Sure.
Everyone?
Save
Yeah.
or just regular?
Save. Sorry.
Okay. Here we go.
All right. No. No.
Nice.
Yes. No. Wow. So, Fangs, Mala, Deli, and Justice. The moment you guys start mentioning that, your nose all start bleeding. And I'm going to.
Sparkle.
Fantastic. So much for that short rest.
Oh.
Yeah,
all
really.
taking
So
that.
much for that short rest.
Diana, you know. Sorry. That. I told you don't start fucking with the temporal plane. It's a DC 19. Oh, actually, this kind of makes funny sense, all things considering. Ellie, I'm just gonna say Ellie for the sake of it. As you watch them talking, roll me a perception,
Okay.
'cause this actually makes.
Why does my head
Okay,
hurt?
that's close enough for.
I think
Watch.
my brain came out.
As they're talking, you watch everyone but Diana, like these cracks of glass kind of spread across their face, and then almost kind of conjoin, and then like a ball peen hammer kind of go against it, and kind of shatter as their noses all start bleeding. Except for Diana, who doesn't seem to be affected by this.
Okay, Bangs is affected, right?
Yeah, so everyone in the party but Diana and yourself.
Oh, shit. I look over to Bang, eyes wide open, and then look over at Diana.
Diana puts her hands up. I did not do anything. It was me.
Are y'all okay?
I
I mean,
have not tasted my own blood in a very long while, but not in this manner. Just licks his snoot a little bit.
Oh, it's all in my beard. Damn it.
don't you this is a dish, man?
Yeah, I know, but it still pisses me off.
Are you all gonna be alright? Also, I forgot, as a bonus action, I'll kind of, because you forgot and I forget how Chef works, how much temporary HP does Chef give?
Oh, they got the chefy.
Yeah, give me one. So,
You'd have to read it. I don't know. I'm mad.
Alicia or Sam, just so you know, you have when you're out of feet after like a short rest, you can create a snack that gives temp HP. Temporary points equal to your proficiency bonus. So, give me 1 second, because I want to be a benevolent DM and not punish you for because that was more of a plot thing. Give me a minute. Temp HP, proficiency is +3. And mostly because of thankfully, wow. So as you're seeing that, Alicia, you kind of watch and you hear, coming from your backpack, like a slight ticking. And it kind of reverses the flow a little bit, and you watch their blood just kind of slowly run back up their nose, and everyone just don't take any damage.
That was a weird sensation, and I hate it.
I remembered how to do exponents again.
Exponents?
It's math.
That's scary.
Diana, you don't feel any of this at all because you rolled on him off.
I'm just feeling like a villain. I also did not eat because I fake eated the soup.
Yeah, it was poison the whole time. You were lucky now. Whole the party's dead.
I know, that's why I was like, it's the soup. My trust didn't shake it.
You fake ate the soup? Why?
You gave me an empty bowl and I didn't want to be mean.
I
I
thought you
gave
gave me
you an
the
empty
soup.
bowl.
All right,
I can
to
remember
kinda
giving you a bowl.
To kind of get back, because we're getting a bit off. Justice, to answer your question, it's going to be as you're going, especially with how the roads are blocked and the way Mabel's kind of showing you around. The porcelain facility is probably towards the back half of town on the other side, though you don't know how hard it would be to go around, and your best bet would probably be go through the center of town. You could take a detour, but you don't know any of the patrols or anything, or what you're up against.
Okay.
Okay. So, as you're all kind of walking through, sorry it took so long, but I've also introducing some other plot hooks while I'm going.
You also have to deal with us.
Yeah. No, I'm used to that at this point. I have low expectations set. Okay. Question, can you see the map, or is the dynamic lighting turned on?
We see. Oh
Yep, you're
wow.
Okay. So you're all coming from this way, and you see a huge... Shut up.
Which way?
I just had extra tokens.
Can you shift ping where we are? Oh, there we
Yeah, there. So as you're I'll probably have to expand the map a little bit. I'm just doing this for sake of ease. But as you're kind of walking, you notice all these people kind of routed up all towards the center. And you see, obviously, a lot more of these fun mannequins made of porcelain, but taking center... Hold on, I need a really fun song for this, because there's a specific theme I had in mind for them.
Hey, I don't think I ever had an old token. It won't let me click and drag my token.
Is it not?
It's, instead of dragging, it's like highlighting everything, and I don't know what the fuck is happening.
Here, let me Oh,
No, I watch.
Sam was having the same problem. I don't know what it is. Hold on. Let me take your thing off and then give you control again.
Oh, maybe that's it.
Okay.
Did I not have control?
No, you did. Try it now.
Nope. And I just refreshed too.
Try checking the token. The token might not be longer linked to the page or character sheet.
No, it should be.
No,
it's here.
it is. I can open my character sheet, but I can't click and drag. It just highlights. Oh wait, it just took 10 million kajillion times, and
Please tell me
Jeebus
there's
to
not-
get out of his chair.
God damn it. Anyway, so I'm trying to find a music song. No, I think this is what I want.
I hate it.
There we go. As you all are walking towards the center of town, you hear this rather boisterous and almost eccentric kind of sound coming from the center. And standing on what normally would be stockades is a woman dressed head to toe in all kinds of gear, sprockets, the like. And you hear her talking at the top of her lungs, saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're in for a hell of a show, and who's ready to meet the puppeteer?" And that's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Puppets are dumb.
You don't get it, Edward. Shut the fuck up. I'd like to thank everyone for coming to this session. It's a little bit of a chaotic mess, but at this point, I fully expect it with this party. So I have lowered my bar of expectation from them almost murdering a child to them being drunk for half the session. It's always a blast no matter what it is. And yeah, I guess now I'll throw it over to Jeebus.
Alright, as your party's perpetuator of alcohol, I am once again actually Potbelly Deli, the dwarf graviturgy wizard. You can catch Drink Salvation next Monday, and we will be continuing on with the war in No Great Cause. We'll see how the party plans to end this bullshit and actually see the sun for the first time in a couple months.
I don't do that now, Jeebus, so what are you talking about? I feel insulted.
Yeah, right.
Anyway.
Alright, thanks.
Oh, hello everyone. I am the murderous, somewhat swings from idiot to maybe a decently smart person. Fangs on Blades. This is also my remark, as I am the DM for Into the Wildlands on Sundays. And, well, they're going to be getting to deal with a very brutal blood combat. And yes, you can find my content on both YouTube and Twitch on Misermark. And I will head over to our DM for the Monday after. Moogle, or Sea of Sorrows.
It's me, Goth Moogle. Again, I do commission work. Links in the description below. Not next Monday, but the following Monday we'll pick up again with Sea of Sorrows and the cluster that everybody finds that they find themselves in, and throw it over to Az.
Hello, hello. I play as the wonderfully drunk Mala in this. He's not drunk any longer, but hits him once in a while. And I also play as Ari in the Sunday game. My Twitter information's down below. I mostly post things that are related to art as well as D&D stuff. So there's me.
Sam, you have anything to plug or not?
My Twitch that I don't stream in, I guess.
I mean, you might as well plug it, because worst comes to worst if
Still
you ever
call
use
it out.
It's my Twitch. I stream Destiny mainly. K1 OOYODO
I
underscore
heard Jeebus
K1.
get a boner from Colorado. Anyway, I think that's a great note to end it on, and thank you everyone for coming out, and thanks again to Sam for joining us. Hopefully they stay with us to watch this party slowly fucking devolve.
Thank you,
You mean
Sam.
it already haven't been?
I mean, it's at a rapid pace at this fucking point.
Well, can we even devolve when we started here?
True, true.
You know. But yeah, thanks once again for everyone coming. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening.